Good afternoon and welcome to this edition of High School Sports on AACS 15 Sports in Attleboro, also live on the AACS YouTube channel. I'm Paul Healy along with Ty Waterman. Today it's the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers hosting the Milford Scarlet Hawks. For both teams, it's their second game of the year. Attleboro lost a tough one-run game to Mansfield 2-1 in their opener. Milford lost a tough one-run game to Foxborough 5-4 in their opener.
A lot of competition.
There we whoops, sorry, Ty. Let me get that microphone up there.
I gotta get used to this.
Yes, exactly right. Last season, the Blue Bombardiers went 5-15, but that is deceptive as they had 3 one-run losses and 2 more losses in extra innings. These teams split last year, each team winning at home. Attleboro beat Milford here 16-7 in a game that took almost 3 hours. Hopefully today's is quicker. Milford went 7-13 last year, but they have almost the entire team back. Their whole infield is 3-year starters, including catcher Keith Lee. Ty, welcome.
Thank you. Can tell us a little about who's pitching for Attleboro today.
Okay, for the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers, Sean O'Hara is pitching. And what year is Sean? Sean is a senior pitcher. He's going to be trying, he throws mostly fastball, curveball. Occasionally you'll see a slider and a changeup. Talked to the coaches before the game, and a cold day early in the season, They want Sean to try to pound the strike zone with fastballs.
Did you ever try to hit when it was 38 degrees?
Ty, I'm old enough like you. We tried to hit when it was 38 degrees with wooden bats. You swung at an inside fastball, your hand stung for a week.
That's right, and you might break the bat too.
Exactly. For Milford today, their starting pitcher is going to be Damian Carter, also an outstanding football player. Milford is coached by Alex Dion. He's been the head coach at Milford since 2018, and don't hold this against him, but he played high school baseball at Westboro High with my nephew Anthony.
Yeah.
Yep. And Attleboro, of course, is coached by Steve Dunley. He played his college ball at Boston College, pitched against the Boston Red Sox in a spring training game years ago. He was also MVP of the Medfield football team on Thanksgiving Day when he was a senior. For Milford, also, Milford has 3 sets of brothers on the team. Brady Butler and Joey Butler, both hockey players as well. Sean McGee, who is a captain of the hockey team, along with his brother Joey McGee, who plays football and basketball. And then Damian Carter, the starting pitcher today. He's been a varsity player since he was a freshman, also a football player. His younger brother, Ian, is a sophomore. Ian is starting at left field today. He had a home run in their opener against Foxborough.
And I've heard this Evan Cornelius cleanup hitter is a pretty good pitcher too. Evan
Cornelius is an outstanding player, again, outstanding football player as well. He's a quarterback and a defensive end for their football team. He's going to be heading to Rollins College in Florida to play baseball. He's when he's not pitching, he plays first base, but last year on the mound, Evan Cornelius 4-2 with a 2.31 ERA. He had 48 strikeouts in just 30 1/3 innings.
And he played for a losing team, so that's pretty good.
Exactly.
We're glad we're not seeing him today.
Yeah, he pitched 3 2/3, I believe, against Foxborough in that game. What did he do? He allowed 2 earned runs, 5 hits, 5 walks were a problem, but he struck out 6 in just 3.2 innings of work. For the Bombardiers, Johnny Pagano threw 76 pitches. He allowed 2 runs on 5 hits, just 1 walk. He struck out 5. Braxton Levin pitched an inning in relief. For Milford, they'll send up Sean McGee, the junior shortstop, 3-year starter hitting leadoff. So he's been starting shortstop since he was a freshman. Damian Carter will pitch and hit second. Keith Lee, a 3-year starter at catcher, will hit third. He had a bases clearing double for 3 RBIs against Attleboro last year. Evan Cornelius, who we just mentioned, will play first base and hit cleanup. Ian Carter will hit 5th and play left field. Louis Consigli, a Milford native who spent the first 2 years of high school at Xaverian, he transferred back home to Milford. He'll hit 6th and play second base. Joey McGee, the sophomore, will play third base and hit 7th. Brady Butler, their senior center fielder, will hit 8th. And Joe Butler, the sophomore right fielder, will hit 9th. And here's Sean McGee against Attleboro's Sean O'Hara.
Here we go, first pitch. Fastball.
Just outside, ball 1. to Sean McGee. We'll give you our umpire information in just a second. They both played the game very well when they were lads and had cartilage. McGee pitching from the stretch.
Yes, I noticed that.
Shot to the shortstop, fielded by Cooper Johnson across the diamond.
Nice
in
play.
time.
Good play.
6-3 if you're scoring at home.
Solidly hit right at the shortstop.
So that's 2 pitches there.
Good play by Cooper Johnson. Sometimes the ones that hit right at you are the hardest.
Exactly. Especially line drives to the outfield. Here's Damian Carter, again today's starting pitcher. Milford in their black visiting jerseys, red numerals, white trim. Fastball is fouled off towards the right. Will it stay in play?
Out of play.
That's a.
We get blocked a little bit down right field line.
Yes, we do.
Just so people know.
0-1 to Damian Carter, again also an outstanding football player for Milford. Again, he's been on the varsity since he was a freshman. Right-handed batter, deep in the box, slightly open stance. Breaking ball stays up, 1-1.
Yeah, it was a little high.
No score, 1 out, top of the first. What time is it?
Here's another pitch.
Called strike, heater on the outside corner, 1-2 to Damian Carter.
I find it interesting he's pitching from the stretch.
Yeah.
You'd think there was a runner on first.
I guess that way all of your pitchers are from the same consistent motion.
Yeah.
Attleboro wearing their special tribute uniforms to veterans. Ooh, foul
That
ball.
hurts. Off the ankle.
That's going to smart on a day like this. So there's a foul ball. This will be the 5th pitch of the at-bat. 7th of the game for Sean O'Hara, the lanky senior. Attleboro's defense, Aiden Hawkwater returning at catcher. Captain Del Pozzo at third base. Cooper Johnson is shortstop. Betancourt at second. Gorman at first. The outfield.
There we go. Another curve.
Missing up top.
Yeah, a little high.
2 balls, 2 strikes. The outfield left to right is Danny Johnson, Matt Harvey, and Brody McKenna. And if memory serves, in last year Attleboro's 16-7 victory over Milford, Danny Johnson had 5 RBIs for the Bombardiers.
Ooh.
Called strike
Beautiful.
3.
Now that was a curve. He got it down by the knees. Beautiful pitch.
Yes. A 6-pitch at bat, 8 total now for Sean. Keith Lee comes up. Keith Lee is a junior catcher. I think he's another 3-year varsity player. He had a bases clearing double for 3 RBIs when these teams met here at the Drummond Turf Field last year. Another right-handed batter.
He's throwing hard.
Beautiful.
That's a duplicate of the one that struck the guy out.
Outside.
Same pitch.
Outside edge with that fastball. And again, they want Sean to pound this fastball in the strike zone early. Stick with that. If they start hitting that, then throw in the curve, slider, and the occasional changeup.
In the dirt.
There's your 58-foot slider.
Beautiful one hop, though.
Yeah, Aiden Hawkwater. It might have been a strike on the hop. By the way, Attleboro may be looking to host a huge cricket tournament.
I hope you understand
in
that
the
game.
years coming up. That would have been an effective cricket bowl, as they call it.
Right on the outside corner. That's 3 pitches in the outside corner so far.
1 ball, 2 strikes to Keith Lee. Our home plate umpire is Rich Sarney. Played at Swampscott High School and went to high school with their famous coach, Bondalevich, Stan Bondalevich, his daughter. Curveball, getting his bat on it into the left center field gap.
Center field.
Base
one
hit.
hop.
Beautiful bit of batting from Keith Lee, staying with the curveball, hitting it the other way. Milford has their first base runner, and there goes the no-hitter, Ty.
Yeah, well, 2 outs. They held him to first. That's the important thing. It was right between left and center on 1 hop to the left fielder.
Courtesy runner for Milford is number 12. And that is Brendan Morin, a sophomore infielder.
That might be an interesting rule to tell the folks, courtesy runners.
Yeah, catchers and pitchers can get courtesy runners at any time. They also have re-entry, which they didn't have back when we played.
Oh, God, no.
And the only thing I was elite at in baseball, as the youngest of 4 brothers, whenever you played pickle, guess who had to run? So I could run like the wind. I could hook slide both ways, pop up slide both ways, but they didn't have re-entry, so fat lot of good it did me. Evan Cornelius is up, the cleanup hitter heading to Rollins College to play.
Big kid. Big kid.
Looks at called strike 1, and again, a quarterback and defensive end for the last 2 years for the Hawks football team. Gotta love that combination, huh?
You want to keep the ball down.
Yeah. 0-1 to Evan. I played high school football against his father, Pat.
Really?
Yeah. Up the middle by Cornelius. It's a base hit fielded by Matt Harvey, the center fielder.
Right,
Matt plays
right.
quarterback on the football team. No, Pat Cornelius was one defensive end. You know who the other was for Milford in that
No.
75 season?
You're going to tell me.
Howie Long.
Really?
Yes. And we ran away from Pat Cornelius and at Howie Long all day.
Wasn't he something like 6'8"?
No, not then.
Not then.
Pat was the one we feared then. Then Howie Long went to Villanova and reached puberty or something and became the Hall of Fame player we all know. 2 hits for Milford, men on
All
first
right.
and second. Ian Carter is up.
That was hard hit, by the way.
Yep.
But at least it was on the ground.
Yes. Ball 1 low to Ian Carter, the sophomore
All right.
left fielder. And Ian is also on the football squad. Pitching today. Ball 2, that was
All
a
right.
breaking ball, right? Blowing in.
Yeah, it was a little low.
Sean O'Hara taking a walk around the mound. At second base is Keith Lee. At first base, Evan Cornelius.
All right, here we go. Here's the stretch.
Sean O'Hara.
Nice
Ooh,
pitch.
great.
Outside corner. Might have been a ball, but very close.
Breaking ball. Chasing that was Ian Carter, the tall, lanky sophomore. Wears number 6, my favorite number, because that's the number Rico Petrocelli wore. Slow ground ball down third base. A tough play for Del Pazo.
No, it's late.
And that's going to be an infield hit to load the bases.
Nothing you could do about it.
Yep.
Just a little two-hopper. 2 outs, bases loaded. No runs in.
So that's 3 consecutive hits by Lee, blooping the ball to left center. Cornelius drilling it into center field, and Ian Carter reaching on an infield hit, 3 base hits. This brings up Louis Consigli, a junior, transfer from Zavarian.
Outside.
Fastball is outside, 1-0. 4 pitches. 8 and 4 is 12. And 2 is 14, 18, 19 pitches so far this inning for Sean O'Hara. Just missing the low outside edge, 2-0. Our base umpire today is Peter Cush, who played for St. Mary's out of Worcester, sadly no longer exists. He was a 6-year varsity player at St. Mary's of Worcester.
Big pitch.
O'Hara winds. Up high, it is 3-0 to Consigli. Consigli also a hockey player.
You're not supposed to swing at 3-0, but watch out.
Yeah, with bases stacked, you get something you like. About 3:45 or 3:15 down the line to left field.
It's off the mound.
Steps off.
No,
Yep.
they're yelling balk. Nothing.
Portable fences in center field and right field. Forgot to ask the distance before the game, but it looks like it's down in some areas.
Yeah, I don't see it. Yeah, no, it's out. Ball
4 inside,
Ball
a walk and an RBI. And it'll be a conference as head coach Dunley will go out and talk to O'Hara, try to calm him down. Crossing the plate is Keith Lee. The courtesy runner, number 12, Brendan Morin, crosses the plate.
Courtesy runner for the catcher.
Moving to third is Cornelius. Carter at second, Consigli at first. Another right-handed batter, Joey McGee, the sophomore third baseman. Also plays football and basketball. 3 sets of brothers for Milford. Brady Butler and Joe Butler.
Get
Damian
ahead
and
on
Ian
the
Carter.
count here.
And Sean and Joey McGee. All right-handed batters so far.
Taking his time. Here's the one. Here we go.
Carter winds.
Right down the middle.
Took a little off that, gets the call, strike 1. 8, 12, 14, 18, 22. Ground ball to Cooper Johnson is short. He'll go across the diamond in time.
Yeah, it's close, but we got him.
6-3 if you're scoring at home, and why wouldn't you be? For Milford, 1 run on 3 hits. 3 runners left on base, no Attleboro errors. After a half inning, the Scarlet Hawks won, the Bombardiers nothing. We'll be right back on AACS 15 Sports.
Claudino's Auto Repair, located at 310 South Main Street in Attleboro, is celebrating 26 years in the auto and truck repair business. Over the years, John Claudino and his team of mechanics have worked to build a long-lasting rapport with their customers. From oil changes to diagnostics, transmissions, and routine maintenance on foreign and domestic cars and trucks, Claudino's will keep your vehicle running. Claudino's Auto Repair, 508-226-8545, or at claudinosautorepair.com.
Does your back hurt after a long night's sleep?
Ow.
Has your mattress seen better days? Is your current bedroom furniture a mixture of different furniture sets? The Bedding Center, located on Pleasant Street and proud sponsor of this radio station and high school sports, offers a wide array of mattresses along with beds, bedroom furniture, and odd-sized mattresses and box springs. You can reach them online at bedding-center.com or by phone at 508-226-8090.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. First baseball game of the season. The Attleboro Blue Bombardiers hosting the Milford Scarlet Hawks. 1-0 after a half inning of play. Bombardiers will send up Brody McKenna. Jr. had a great year for the football team last fall. His brother Cole plays lacrosse. He'll hit leadoff, play right field. Peter Del Pazzo, the third baseman, senior captain, hits second. Aiden Hawkwater, the catcher, hits third. Matt Harvey, the junior center fielder, hits fourth, also the quarterback on the football team. Ran Martin, the senior designated hitter, hits fifth. Danny Johnson, the senior left fielder, hits sixth. Cooper Johnson, no relation, senior shortstop, hits seventh. Jacob Betancourt, the sophomore second baseman, is hitting eighth. And Andrew Gorman, the first baseman. What year is Andrew? He's a junior. He will hit ninth. Sean O'Hara, the pitcher, not in the lineup, in the batting lineup, that is. Milford defensively. Lee behind the plate. Damian Carter on the mound. Joey McGee at third. Sean McGee at short. Consigli at second. Evan Cornelius at first. The outfield left to right. Ian Carter. Brady Butler, his brother Joe Butler in right field. It is a cold, cloudy day here at the Drummond Turf Field Park.
Well, it's not raining
yet. And look at this for Milford. Damian Carter also pitching from the stretch with no one on.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Right-handed batter, Brody McKenna. Here comes the pitch. Ooh, a lot of pop on that fastball.
Yeah.
High and outside, ball one. Brody, a couple of big interceptions in the football season. Even ran one back for a touchdown. Fastball low in the zone, called strike one.
He's got good zip on the ball.
Yeah. Damian just a junior.
Curve. Beautiful pitch. That's a tough one to hit.
Called strike 1 and 2. Gets the sign from Lee, working quickly. Thank you very much for that. Breaking ball, fouled back to stay alive by McKenna. Count remains 1 and 2.
Here we go. Here's the pitch.
Breaking ball.
Curve.
Slides outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Trying to put my hands in my pockets between pitches.
Oh. Can't feel mine.
Fastball
Full
up
count.
and out, full count.
Watch him throw a fastball.
Challenge the batter here. There's the fastball. Fouled off towards the right. That's towards the Bristol Glass parking lot where the cars are at risk of having to call Bristol Glass.
So it takes a lot of guts to throw a curveball on a full count.
Oh, yeah.
It really does. I don't expect it.
A lot of guts or a lot of confidence. Here it comes.
Whoa!
Tried to go with a curveball there. That's high.
That was over everybody's head.
Ball 4.
All right.
That was an 8-pitch at bat
Yep.
for the base on balls. Attleboro has the leadoff runner on.
And that means a lot.
Yes.
An 8-pitch at bat. Okay. So third baseman is up, Peter Del Pazzo.
Yep, Peter, one of the captains. Played a lot of third base in the starting lineup last year for the Bombardiers.
Ooh!
High, ball 1.
Another ball up in the stratosphere.
Bob Uecker might say just a bit high.
Oh.
Check out the lead that McKenna is getting at first base. Cornelius holding him on.
Getting good lead.
On a 5-step lead, leaning towards the plate, stays put. That ball is high, ball 2.
When we say high, we mean it's above the helmet.
Bend your back, follow through. That's what they'd say in Little League whenever you threw high. Bend your back, follow through. Carter getting ready for the 2-0 pitch to Del Pazzo. Breaking ball, that stayed up. 3-0.
Yeah. That was close, though. Across the chest.
Into the
Good
set
lead.
position, yep.
Good lead at first.
Stays put. That's going to be
There we
up in
go.
the zone.
4 straight.
McKenna goes to second base. Del Pazzo to first. Second walk by Carter. This brings up the number 3 batter, catcher Aiden Hawkwater, also a footballer. He's played quarterback for the team, defensive back, receiver, also long snapper.
Well, he must be a pretty good hitter, third in the lineup.
Wears number 9, as I did in high school, which was a terrible insult to Ted Williams. Catches the inside edge on a breaking ball, strike 1 to Hawkwater. Now that was gutsy, starting with a breaking ball, Ty.
Well, his fastball wasn't working.
In a minute, we'll ask Ty where he played high school baseball in the late 1800s.
Oh, 17. No, that wasn't there in the 1700s.
Swing and a miss.
That was another curve.
Another one, yep.
Yeah, and that broke as he was swinging. That's a tough one to hit. You got to go to right field sometimes if that's happening.
0-2 count to Aiden.
Get ready for another curve.
Attleboro bench loud this morning on the first base side. Fastball grounded back to the pitcher.
Get down there.
To the shortstop at second. Across the diamond, safe at first base.
He barely beat it out, but he did.
Hawkwater reaches on a fielder's choice. Del Pazzo was erased by the pitcher Carter to the shortstop Sean McGee for the first out of the inning. McKenna moves to third base.
All right. Here's your cleanup hitter.
Matt Harvey, Junior Matt Harvey, took over the quarterbacking for the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers football team halfway through his sophomore year. Playing center field today. First and third, runner on first base.
Outside corner, strike 1. Fastball.
Yep.
He's getting the ball down now.
Coach Dunley, Steve Dunley, the head coach, coaching third base. And Runner at first is going on a breaking ball. Good pitch to throw on.
He stole.
All the way to second base. Staying at third base was Brody McKenna. It was a good bluff by the shortstop McGee as he jumped like he was going to cut that ball off. That kept McKenna at third. The throw went through. But Attleboro has 2 runners in scoring position now. And what's the count? 0-2.
0-2.
Wonder if the home plate umpire, Rich Sarney, heard us there. Stepping off is Damian Carter, the pitcher. Harvey back in the box, close to the plate, slightly open stance. Low.
In the dirt.
Nice stop, Keith Lee. 1-2.
Just got to meet the ball.
1-0 Milford.
This kid will supply your power.
Yeah.
He will.
Throws hard enough.
That's what I always counted on. Fastball pitchers.
Runners on second and third. Breaking ball
Curve.
called, strike
Beautiful
3.
pitch. Hate to say it, but it was a good pitch.
First strikeout against 2 walks, so now there are 2 outs. 2 runners in scoring position, and number 16, Rand Martin, the designated hitter, steps to the plate. Red hair coming out of the back of the helmet. He's a large lad.
Yeah, he's pretty big. Another curve.
Breaks outside.
A little high.
We've seen all right-handed batters so far today.
Do we have any lefties?
15, we'll find out.
Up, next one.
Yeah. That was the 20th pitch of the inning for Carter. Attleboro starter O'Hare threw 24 in the first inning.
So these pitch counts are very important.
Yes, starting pitchers, you're allowed to throw a maximum of 115 pitches a game.
How often do you see it?
Not as often as you'd like. Heck, Jim Palmer, when he was a rookie, he threw 177 pitches in one game for a victory. Earl Weaver says we wanted a more reasonable total around 140. Swing and a miss and a good breaking
And in
ball.
his second year, he broke down in April.
Yeah.
67, he hardly pitched.
You know, that 66 year, he had a shutout for the Orioles in the clinching game of the World Series, last game that Sandy Koufax ever pitched.
That's right. Yeah.
2-1 to Martin. Ooh, way out in front.
Way outside.
2
way
balls,
outside.
two strikes.
You got to be thinking center or right field on these curveballs. He was trying to pull it.
24th pitch of the inning coming up. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 runners in scoring position.
He's got a sharp breaking ball.
Looks like Lee missing high outside. Good eye by Martin. Full count.
Full count.
Runners probably won't be going as the bases aren't loaded.
No, first base is open, gang.
Big pitch.
There it is. He'll throw the fastball. You be ready for it.
Carter winds. The catcher Lee on one knee is
He
ready.
did.
Popped up. That's going to get out of
Sky
play.
high.
On the right side.
Okay, I lost it up there. Is that above the clouds?
Above this high backstop.
And we do have a high backstop.
That was the 25th pitch of the inning. This will be the 26th. Took these teams more than an hour to play 2 innings last year. We were hoping for a quicker pace.
It's not happening. Another fastball.
Carter to the set.
Nope.
Breaking ball.
Breaking ball.
Lofted to shallow right center field.
He's coming in. He's under it.
Right fielder,
Yeah.
Joey Butler makes the catch. Wow. So Attleboro leaves 2 runners on. They had no runs, no hits, no Milford errors, 2 runners left on base. After 1 full, it is Milford 1, Attleboro nothing. We'll be right back on AACS 15 Sports.
Nobody's pitching a
Are you looking for meal options for you and your family? Consider Rico's Subs and Pizza on Route 1 in North Attleboro. Open since 1971 and a proud sponsor of high school sports in the Attleboro area. Rico's cooks up many flavors of pizzas, subs, and calzones, all in store and using fresh ingredients. They're open Monday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. and Sundays 12 noon to 10 p.m. You can also order ahead by calling 508-695-1296.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. I'm Paul Healy along with Ty Waterman.
Yep.
51 combined pitches that first inning. 24 for Attleboro Sean O'Hara, 27 for Damian Carter. Ty, where did you play high school baseball?
Well, not the town I grew up in. There were 3 towns that went to high school. In Deep River, Connecticut, which, by the way, is on a river.
Okay.
Called the Connecticut River.
Hence the name.
But we had a Valley Regional High School. But most of the teams we played were between New Haven and New London.
Okay.
It's called the Shoreline League.
Yep.
Old Saybrook, Guilford, Old Lyme.
John Steinbeck lived down there late in his life, that section of Connecticut.
Well, so did Katharine Hepburn.
Ooh. Really? Did she? Sorry.
You're going to do your Katharine Hepburn
Yes.
impersonation?
Well, it's going to get cold enough here. We're all going to be doing Katharine Hepburn impressions by accident.
Yeah.
What'd you play? First base, was it?
I was a left fielder, and I tried to pattern myself only in the field
Yeah.
after Carl Yastrzemski.
Ah.
Straight overhand when you scooped it up
Yes.
in left field, and then
Well-
you come right over, one bounce.
Well, Yaz was a former shortstop before he was drafted by professional baseball, hence his great fundamentals in left field.
Yes.
Milford, what'd you hit your senior year, remember?
Something about 270, but I led the team.
Yeah. Milford will send up their number 8 batter, Brady Butler, the senior, and then number 9, Joey Butler, the sophomore, and then back to the top of the order, Sean McGee. Throwing from his knees is Hawkwater down to second base. Again, the home plate umpire, Rich Sarney, who played for the Swampscott Big Blue back in the day. Base umpire, Peter Cush, from the old St. Mary's of Worcester. My father refereed a ton of basketball games in their tiny gym back in the day. But yeah, Peter Cush, because the junior high and high school were in the same building, played 6 years of varsity baseball for St. Mary's.
I guess that's a compliment. I'm not sure.
Another right-handed batter, Brady Butler.
Okay, here we go.
Brady also a hockey
Fastball,
player.
nice fastball.
Called strike 1 on the outside edge.
A lot of brothers on this team.
Yeah, 3 sets of brothers on Milford. Talking to Alex Dion, the head coach, before the game, and baseball is big in Milford, and none of the old-timers can remember a team with 3 sets of brothers. That second pitch fouled off to the right by Brady Butler. 0-2 O'Hara from the stretch.
I played with my brother. He was a pretty darn good pitcher, too.
Wow.
Took him to the state tournament the year I went to college.
The year after you left.
Yeah, after I left.
Third pitch was low, ball 1-2 to Brady Butler. Wait back, boy, really close
There
to
you
the
go.
plate. That's the
Oh,
third
come
hit of the game for the Milfords, a 4th hit of the game for the Scarlet Hawks.
Line drive to center.
Good piece of 2-strike hitting.
I thought so. Yeah, he was swinging slightly down. He was going for a line drive. I like that kind of swing.
This brings up Joe Butler, his brother Brady, leadoff. Like his brother, he's close to the plate, but farther up in the box. Slightly open. Short lead at first. Big secondary lead. Squares to bunt, lets the pitch go outside. Ball 1. Third baseman came in. Shortstop moved over to cover third for the Bombardiers. Again, Del Pazzo at third. Cooper Johnson at short. Betancourt at second. Gorman at first base.
Keep the ball down.
Excuse me. Breaking ball outside, 2-0.
He faked a bunt again.
Yep.
All right. Over to first. He was hardly off the bag.
Yep.
Safe.
This will be the 31st pitch coming up for Sean O'Hara.
Nobody's pitching a complete game today. That's my prediction.
Yeah. Butler stays put at first.
High. 3-0.
Joe Butler squares again and looks at ball 3 high. Number 4, O'Hara to the set. Squaring. That's 4. How many walks?
Oh.
Second walk of the game for O'Hara. Milford with their 2 leadoff runners on. Brady Butler at second, Joe at first. .32 pitches now on a quick conference between the catcher, Aiden Hawkwater. We go back to the top of the order. Sean McGee, the junior shortstop. He's been the starter at that position since he was a freshman, which means you're a whole lot better than just pretty good.
Yes. Usually the top athletes wind up at short.
Or if they're the coach's son.
Well.
No, that's Little League. Squares to bunt and fouls it off.
Fouls it off.
Strike 1.
So what was your position again?
Before my senior year, I got beaten out for the third base job by sophomore Dickie Cornell.
Okay.
I was faster than him. He did everything else better. And then I couldn't even complain as our team started out 15-0, longest winning streak in the state of Massachusetts.
You were their good luck charm.
No, I was the third base coach. I was the key.
Grounder, the
Sacrifice
pitcher.
bunt, O'Hara to first baseman.
1-3. Runners move up to second and third.
So that's a sacrifice bunt.
They're playing the fundamentals. They're bunting.
30,
2 runners in scoring position.
34 pitches now. Moving to third is Brady Butler. Joe Butler is at second. Number 2 batter, Damian Carter, struck out looking his first time up.
He is the DH, though.
He's the pitcher, indeed. There is no D.
Well, okay.
Fowles tries to take out the third base coach. Yeah, he's got him listed as pitcher / DH. They're not using a DH. Oh, you know what that means?
What?
If he comes off the mound, I bet he'll remain in the game
As a
as a
DH.
designated hitter.
There you
And
go.
whatever player comes in will be
So,
in the non-hitting spot in
Batting
the lineup.
second, so he probably can hit.
Yep. Take
Slow
something
curve.
off.
Now that's a good pitch. That's a beautiful pitch.
Called strike 0-2 to Damian Carter. So Sean O'Hara has had some of his best pitches to Milford's starting pitcher today. I guess you're a little more juiced when you face your opposite. Yeah. Heater fouled off to the left again. Count remains 0-2.
I'd throw him another curve.
Milford back in the day in the 60s and 70s when my brothers and I were playing against them. Pheno Field was the only field in Central Mass with lights. Ball low, 1-2, and it was the biggest deal in the world.
Did you play a night game there?
I didn't, but my brother John got to play a bunch. John was so good, he played for the Milford Town team, which used to enter a tournament held in Pennsylvania every year.
Not in Williamsburg.
No. 1-2 count to Damian Carter. High, 2-2.
All right. First base is open,
Next-
so you can throw a curve here.
Next pitch will be the 40th pitch of the game for Sean O'Hara.
Big pitch.
To
Big
the set.
pitch.
Big lead off second base for Joe
Yeah,
Butler.
that's a big lead.
Ball 4.
Ball,
Whoops.
ball 3.
Ball 3, sorry.
Full count now.
Yep. 3-2. That pitch was up and in a bit to Damian, the junior.
Hey, James. Let's go, Damian. Let's go.
Ground ball to
third.
Palazzo. Short hop.
He bobbled it.
I think we're going to have to call that an error.
Yeah.
Palazzo charged that ball, took a short hop on him. Scoring is Brady Butler to make it 2-0 Milford. Staying at second base was Joe Butler. And we're going to have to call that an E5.
I think so.
No RBI is awarded.
I don't think he would have got the guy at home though. That would have been really close.
No, I think he would have. He was trying to go to first base there.
Yeah, he had
maybe.
to. It was just. It was hit just beyond the pitcher's mound.
This brings up Keith Lee, who scored Milford's, well, actually the courtesy runner scored Milford's first run. He had the first hit of the game to left center field on a 1-2 count.
All right, first and second.
Looks at ball one inside.
1 out.
The 44th pitch coming up.
Steps out of the batter's box.
Joey Butler at second, Damian Carter at first. Yes.
He's looking for his signs there.
Missing outside. Think that was a breaking ball, 2-0. You know, Ty, I asked the Attleboro coaches before the game if Attleboro catcher Aiden Hawkwater could wear a little mirror on the inside of his left thigh so that way we'd get to see the signals he was giving his pitcher.
Oh, I can see where that would work.
Yes.
Yes.
They wouldn't do it.
No.
They're just not accommodating. High, ball 3. What's the worst that could happen with a mirror on your left thigh? Would it be 7 years of bad luck or more if you broke it?
Well,
Have a wonderful day.
no comment.
3-0 count.
Well, first and second.
Ball 4.
Ooh. That's a little bit high.
So
Bases loaded.
Moving to third is Joe Butler. To second is Carter, and heading down to first base. Third walk of the game
And their cleanup hitter.
for O'Hara. Keith Lee is at first, and the cleanup hitter, Evan Cornelius. Whoa.
Who singled in the first inning.
A line shot right up the middle on an 0-1 count.
This kid looks imposing.
His father was an outstanding athlete at Milford back in the day. My junior year, they were the only team to beat us. We went 8-1-1. In 75, Pat Cornelius' senior year, we were the only team to beat them as Milford won the Super Bowl that season. Was that a ball?
Yeah. And that is
That
2.
2-0, both pitches up in the zone. Obviously, Evan Cornelius, not superstitious, wearing number 13.
Catcher's trotting out to talk. It's a big pitch.
Who's that warming up, Mark?
Number 20.
Warming up in the bullpen for Attleboro, Ryan Landry. He's just a freshman.
I've heard good things about him, though.
Again, Steve Dunley's son played last year as a freshman. Tyler Dunley, a pitcher by trade. He went 3-3 last year as a freshman with a 2.74 ERA. Strike.
Right down the middle.
Took something off
Yeah,
that.
you had to. The guy was going to take. He could have creamed it, but it was right across the belts, and he just looked.
The 50th pitch of the game coming up already. Fastball, blast
center.
deep to right field.
Right field. He's got it. He's
Brody
got
McKenna's got it.
Get it home.
Runner is tagging. Here's the
No,
throw. Cut
no,
off.
hold
Run
on.
scores. RBI. Sacrifice fly for Pat Cornelius. 3-0 Scarlet Hawks.
Well hit, but the right fielder was there. And that is Brody McKenna. Nice play.
And I'm writing L9 for a
I
line
would.
drive. To
That's an L.
a line shot by Cornelius.
What McKenna and Wright did correctly, though, is to keep the ball down
Yep.
so the second baseman could cut it off.
Exactly. Keeping the runner, Damian Carter, at second.
Yes.
This brings up Ian Carter, Damian's brother. He's a sophomore left fielder. He had an infield hit in the first inning. Popped up, left side. Palazzo is
Third
calling
base.
it. The captain takes
There
it,
you go.
makes the
Easy
catch.
pop-up. All right, good pitching to get out of the
And
inning.
that's the third out of the inning. For Milford, they record 2 runs on 1 hit
Ooh.
and leave 2 runners on base After 1.5, it is 3-0. Milford over Attleboro. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports as we get ready for the bottom of the second inning. Milford has 3 runs on 4 hits, 1 Attleboro error. Milford's left 5 runners on base. 2 of the 3 runs are earned. We have a correction and amplification, Ty. Home plate umpire Rich Sarney.
Yep.
He played for Swampscott, the Big Blue, under Stan Bondalevich. Went to high school with Stan's son, not his daughter. Have to clarify that.
Well, that's important, I guess. Just in case you know, that's not in the Hockomock League.
No, that's up on the North Shore. They won the first Super Bowls ever played, which was 72 or 73.
Really?
There we go.
Okay.
Attleboro's going to send up their 6, 7, 8 batters. Senior left fielder Danny Johnson, senior shortstop Cooper Johnson, no relation, and sophomore second baseman Jacob Betancourt. Johnny Pagano was scheduled to start this game, but he threw 72 pitches against Mansfield the other day. Didn't quite feel 100%, so they moved Betancourt into the starting lineup, moved Rand Martin up in the batting order from number 8 to number 5 as the DH.
Now we got a long ways to go today. What time is sunset? If there were a sun.
Yeah. 52 pitches by Sean O'Hara through the first 2 innings. And for Milford, Damian Carter threw 27 pitches in the first inning. We got to pick up the pace, lads.
Oh.
Ooh, my fingertips are cold. On a day like this, 3 people are warm: the pitcher, the catcher, and the home plate umpire.
Yeah, he looks warm.
Everyone else.
They're wearing gloves, by the way,
Yeah.
the umpires.
Our first left-handed batter of the game, Danny Johnson.
Yeah.
Wears number 8, like one of your heroes, Carl Yastrzemski. Doesn't know the bat is high, though. Oh, that's last in the center field.
Come on, get in there, get in there, get in there. You're nice.
Brady.
All right. He ran in, he overran it maybe half a step and reached over his head and caught it.
Brady Butler with a nice play in center field.
It was a good play. Those are the hardest plays.
Yes.
When you're in the outfield, those line drives right at you.
Yes.
They're the hardest.
This brings up Cooper Johnson, the shortstop. So that's 28 pitches. Cooper Johnson, the senior, right-handed batter. Close stance, breaking ball from Carter. Ball 1, that had a nasty break. Strike 1, that had a nasty cut on that. So Ty makes up the scorebook as the game goes. Swing and a miss on another breaking ball, 0-2.
All right.
I like how the home plate umpire, Rich Sarney, loudly shouts out the count, keeping people informed.
It does help. Oh, he went.
And he's tagged, strike 3. So that goes to a swinging strikeout. Second strikeout of the game for Damian Carter. 2 quick outs after throwing 27 pitches in the first inning. He's thrown just 4 here in the second.
Yeah.
Jacob Betancourt, sophomore second baseman, wearing the short pants old style, up by the knees.
I like that.
Yep.
That's how I used to do it. Up by the knees.
I was in the 70s. That was the year of jacking the stirrups on your socks all the way up. Ball 1 to Jacob Betancourt. I tried to wear mine like Dave Cash, second baseman for the Philadelphia Phillies. Swing and a miss. Looked like a slider, 1-1. Number 5, Damian Carter. Ooh, heater, swing and a miss.
Right through him.
Low inside. That's a pitch that 1 is a strike and 2 is almost unhittable. The low inside corner to the right.
Yep, he's got his stuff out there now in the mound. Fastball, boom.
Strike 3.
Inning over.
So 3 strikeouts
Way
now
too quickly.
for Carter. So that's 28.
3 strikeouts, 2
31.
walks.
31 and 4. So after a 27 pitch first inning, just an 8 pitch second inning. And after 2 full, the Milford Scarlet Hawks 3, the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers nothing. We'll be right back.
We got to work that kid.
W.H. Riley is here when it comes to heating your home or business this winter. W.H. Riley & Son always welcomes new customers. They're a family-run business serving the Attleboro area since 1873. They offer heating oil and propane with 24-hour emergency service. For more information, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or their website, whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873.
Have you always kept count of the pitches?
No, Kevin used to.
So it adds something to the game because we'll know the guy's got low enough pitches to stay in that game.
We welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. I'm Paul Healy along with Ty Waterman. Peter Bray running our graphics. Jim Jones is the engineer in charge who set up our camera today. Dave Angel will be editing this broadcast for later showing on Channel 15. We got an update from Kevin Air Supply Callahan. The girls softball team, wow, at Milford with a 13-0 lead. So they're going to be wrapping up probably after 5 innings or so.
What is it, like 10-run lead? After
4.5, I think the home team has to have at least 4 at-bats. Yep.
Oh, okay.
After 5? Okay. For Milford, they will send up their 6, 7, 8 batters. Louis Consigli, the transfer from Zavarian, also a hockey player.
Right
Ground
at
ball
third. Right
to
at third. No,
Del Paso,
get it. Get the
bobbles
throw
it.
over there.
In
He got
time.
him. He got him. He recovered, bobbled it, and recovered. That was hard hit.
5-3, first pitch swinging. That's how to keep the game moving. Consigli, his first time up, walked to drive in a run for an RBI. Joey McGee is up, the sophomore third baseman. He grounded out to Attleboro's shortstop Cooper Johnson his first time up. O'Hara takes something off
right
that.
over the middle.
I think that was inside. Ball 1.
Was it?
Yeah.
It looked good to me.
Didn't see. O'Hara sets. There's a strike.
All right.
1 ball.
1-1.
1 strike. And where's O'Hara here? O'Hara, senior pitcher on the Attleboro roster.
Ball 2.
Just misses low. 2 balls and 1 strike. Be interesting if we see Attleboro number 14, Jackson Huntington. I'll tell you about his year on last fall in football. Played oodles of positions. Takes something off that pitch, fouled back, bounces off Hawkwater. He looks okay though. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Jackson Huntington started the year as a backup quarterback. Realized he wasn't going to beat out Matt Harvey, but he was too good an athlete. They had to put him somewhere in the starting lineup, so he played linebacker and tight end. And then they moved him from tight end after injuries to right tackle. So in 4 weeks, he went from being a quarterback to being a tight end to being a right tackle.
Well, he's got versatility in his name.
You're not kidding. I hope we get to see Jackson at some point. That pitch was fouled off.
Yes.
2-2 is the count to Joey McGee.
2-2.
Joey, a basketball player, and a base hit. Hard hit ball into left field.
Yeah, right between the short and third. No one's getting that one.
That is the 5th hit of the game for the Scarlet Hawks. And with 1 out, they have 1 runner on. And here comes Brady Butler, the senior center fielder. He had a base hit to center field and scored Milford's 2nd run. They lead 3-0 here, top of the 3rd. And boy, are my fingertips cold. Back to first base on the pickoff throw.
This is the kid who made the nice catch right at him, that shot. And I was impressed.
O'Hara throws to first base again. Obviously, they're concerned about the speed of Joey McGee over there. Now, throws to first base don't count against the pitch count.
No, no. Is there a limit in high school ball?
115.
No. Throws to first.
Nope, hasn't. That's right over our heads. Mr. Blue Pride, Mark LaFontaine, will chase that. Nope, someone else is going to get it for him.
Just for curiosity, are there any new rules in high school baseball?
Not that I'm aware of.
Not like the majors. Huh?
No, and I love the new changes in Major League Baseball.
Yeah, it's going faster.
0-1 pitch to Brady. Runner stays.
Nice.
Called strike.
Outside corner, fastball. Good pitch.
0-2.
Clone that, and you're going to be fine.
Whoops, turn my field mic up. There we go.
Here we go. Here's the windup. Well, stretch in the dirt.
Wow.
He swung.
First base is occupied, though.
Yep. Catcher goes down, tags him out on the baseline.
That is the 2nd strikeout against 3 walks for O'Hara, who would have been very effective in cricket as well.
I think the catcher gets a put out when they do
Yes,
that,
he does.
don't they? E2.
Although
Now,
I-
dash 2 dash.
Yeah.
Not E2. Dash 2 dash.
Up to, this will be the 64th pitch. Joey Butler is up. Oh, rats. How did Joey get a, oh, he walked his first time.
Yep.
1, 2.
All right, 2 out runner on first. 9th batter.
I think I missed the first pitch.
Ball.
Thank you.
Curve.
Breaking ball, lofted
Center
into
field.
center field. That'll drop
drops.
for a
It
base hit,
dropped.
fielded
It
by Matt
dropped.
Harvey. Runner stops at 2nd. That's Joey McGee.
Yeah, 1 hop in front of him.
That is the 6th hit of the game for Milford. They lead 3-0 here in the top of the 3rd. Looking to add to that.
First and second.
And we go to the top of the order. We're just in the top of the 3rd inning. This is the 3rd at-bat for Sean McGee. Right-hander O'Hara sets to the right-handed batter. Strike. I like McGee's colorful shoes. White and red New Balance shoes. Match the uniform well. What is this, a fashion show? Stick to the game, Paul. Talking about socks earlier.
Here's the stretch. Nice.
Swing and a miss and a big breaking ball from O'Hara. Second baseman Betancourt doing most of the work holding the runner at second, so he's playing shallow second base. Cooper Johnson, normal depth at shortstop, which is deep on this turf field.
And that was a very good pitch. All right, here we go, 0-2.
Take something off that, and it's fouled down the left field line. Count remains 0-2. My father's in the Hall of Fame at University of Vermont. To show you how sports have changed, he was 6'2", 3 years starting shortstop in baseball, 3 years starting forward in basketball. But he used to see these turf fields and say, boy, I'd love to play on that.
Yeah.
I'd never make an error. Breaking ball, called strike 3. Huge clutch pitch for the 3rd strikeout of the game for O'Hara.
That was his strongest inning, there's no doubt.
69 pitches through 3 innings. For Milford, no runs on 2 hits, giving them 6 total for the game. Bombardiers, no errors, 2 runners left on base, so Milford has left 7 runners on base through 3 innings. After 2.5, Milford 3, Attleboro nothing.
Falls AC, 8 Stack Road in North Attleboro, supports high school sports in our community at every level. Opened in the early 80s, owner Angelo Cavallari is proud of their 40 years of service to the Attleboros. Falls AC is open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. They have lunch and dinner daily, banquet rooms for your meetings or get-togethers, and dart leagues. The entire staff at Falls AC wishes the high school athletes the best of luck in every game. Falls AC, 8 Stack Road, North Attleboro, 508-695-2688.
Excuse me for the dead air. We were having a nice conversation about with Rich Sarney, the home plate umpire, about Earl Weaver hating to bunt back in the days. And as you pointed out, unless Pittsfield's Mark Belanger was up.
Yes.
Great shortstop, but not much of a stick.
No, he's a solid 210 hitter.
Yeah. He said Weaver averaged about 17 bunts a year, which isn't many. For a 162-game season. And if he had 17 bunts a year, I bet 15 of them were Belanger.
I'm sure they were.
The Bombardiers trailing 3-0 as we head to the bottom of the third. They'll send up first baseman Andrew Gorman.
All right, we got to work this kid. We got to work him. Make him throw pitches.
35 pitches through 2 innings for Damian Carter. Right-handed batter deep in the box, bat held high.
Oh, inside, and did that almost hit him. Close.
Don Baylor would have leaned into it.
Yes. I predicted Don Baylor being hit by a pitch at Fenway Park once. I announced it to all the fans. Next pitch hit him. They couldn't believe me.
He was a career leader when he retired. That's high and outside. 2-0 to Andrew Gorman.
That was back in the ancient days of 1986.
Yeah. He broke the record set by Ron Hunt, who played for the Montreal Expos. He was also famous for leaning into the ball. Low, ball 3 from Carter to Andrew Gorman.
All right, we got 3-0. This is the first inning type of pitcher. Now, which pitcher is it? All right, 3-0 pitch.
Will Gorman be taking? Called strike, 3-1.
Yeah, that was above the belt, but it was a strike. This is the one you can hit, though.
Andrew Gorman, if you want to pick a certain spot that you're looking for, if not there, let it go.
Curveball just missed.
Right.
Just missed.
In the words of Maxwell Smart, missed it by that much.
That's, by the way, 2 walks now Delgado's got.
Oh, that's right.
Del Pazzo, excuse me.
No, that was Andrew Gorman. Now we go to Brody McKenna, top of the order. That was the number 9 batter, Andrew Gorman.
That was the 9 batter,
Yep.
Excuse me.
Ball 1 to Brody. Brody reached on a walk, was stranded at third base in the first inning. Throw to the first base, diving back in time was Gorman. He was leaning too, as McCarter had yet to take a spot on the rubber, fired over to first. Sneaky. Coach Pagano at first base, though, was not fooled.
Okay, McKenna drew a walk last time. It's up at bat.
Big secondary
Curveball.
lead.
Heading our way.
Fouled off. I didn't flinch that time.
No, you didn't. I did it for you.
Hello, Alex. Alex Dion, Milford head coach. Since 2018.
What's the count now?
1-1.
1-1.
Whoops, 0-2. What did he say, 1-2? 0-2. Thank you, Mark.
Yeah, thank you. We all need help. There.
Ground ball to the second
base.
baseman, Consigli. Consigli to the shortstop, Sean McGee.
Oh, easily. All right, he beat it out at first.
So that's out at second base.
Out.
is Gorman, and reaching on a fielder's choice was Brody McGee. It's 4-6 if you're scoring at home, and why wouldn't you be? So 39, up to 41 pitches now. This brings up Peter Del Pazzo, the senior third baseman, one of the captains. He reached on a walk and then was erased on a fielder's choice in the first inning. Right-handed batter, wide stance.
Getting a good lead at first.
Brody is speedy. High, ball one. Think that was a breaking ball.
This is where I think you want to test the catcher.
Well, Keith Lee, the catcher, also outstanding running back and linebacker on the football team.
They threw over.
Yep,
He's go back in.
Lee is a junior, but he's a 3-year varsity player at catcher, so you know he's got a gun.
Yeah, I'm sure he does.
And boy, did he run hard and running back and foot for their football team and hit hard as a linebacker. Swing and a miss, and a really good breaking ball from Damian Carter, 0-2.
Yeah, that was a hard breaking ball. Could hear the pop.
Wonder if that was a slider. 0-2 is the count. Whoops. High.
Yeah.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Wanted to get Peter to chase, but it was a little too far in.
We've got to make something happen here.
Hey, I just realized Keith Lee, number 20, the catcher, that's also his number in football.
I'd love to see a ground ball between first and second. Get that runner over.
Yeah, second baseman Consigli playing closer to second base. Curveball low, nice stop by Lee.
Slow spinning curveball.
2-2 is the count to Del Pazzo. 46th pitch of the game coming up. 3-0 Milford in the bottom of the third.
I love you doing that pitch count.
Trying to rub my hands here together and get some blood going there. Runner is going.
He's going.
Called strike 3.
Down.
Safe at second. Ball goes in. Nope, backed up nicely by the second baseman, Betancourt.
No, that's a not strike 3.
Thank you.
2-2.
2-2. Thank you.
He unpurred you.
Yep. So stolen base for Brody McKenna.
3 balls, 2 strikes. You said 2.
Yep. Obviously, I got a pitch wrong earlier in that count. Del Pazzo up with a full count. 1 out, runner in scoring position at second. Some animated sounds from the Attleboro dugout. Foul tip. Ooh, is Lee okay?
Just barely tipped it.
Wow.
Catcher's down a little bit.
Took a shot there.
Yeah.
Boy, a lot of catchers now, you see, even at the major league level.
He's smiling.
Yep, on one knee, which
Give him some time.
back when we played, you weren't allowed to get down on one knee when you were a catcher. They wanted you in that crouch at all times, but kids seem so much more flexible now than we were.
Did you learn from Connie Mack? He was a catcher.
Oh, I learned some things from Casey Stengel. The big one is walks will kill you. And I love my favorite Casey Stengel story. Joe Pepitone passed away about a month ago.
I heard that, yeah.
And when he was a rookie in spring training, a reporter said to Casey Stengel, I hear your new first baseman has a lot of potential. And Casey Stengel says, potential. That's a French word. Means he hasn't done crap yet. Only he didn't say crap.
Yeah. We're keeping this this a clean
Yes,
show.
Full count to Del
All right,
Pazzo.
full count. Big pitch. Big pitch. Here he goes. Oh, just missed outside.
Just misses the outside edge, as Ty said. So runners now at first and second after that walk. 3 strikeouts, 4 walks now for Carter. Attleboro's runners at first and second with Aiden Hawkwater, the number 3 batter, coming up.
And what is that pitch count now?
49.
49.
Hawkwater, right-handed batter, reached on a fielder's choice and stole a base in the bottom of the first. Carter steps off the mound, turns towards second, but
All right, this is where this kid looks like a hitter to me.
very versatile athlete is Aiden. A lot of Hawkwaters in Attleboro. Heck, Bree Hawkwater Bracken, currently the girls' basketball coach for the Bombardiers. High ball 1 to Aiden. His brother Ben was that his brother or his cousin Ben, was a big part of this team last year.
You know, I don't think I've ever seen a catcher batting third in the lineup. This is interesting.
You didn't see my brother John.
Oh, sorry. Outside.
And low 2-0. John, in 70.
Catcher's going out to the mound. Here goes the manager out there.
That's Alex Dion. In 1971, my brother John led the entire state of Massachusetts in hitting. 444, he was a catcher. He's the only sophomore in the history of UMass to be all-conference in football and baseball as a sophomore. He was the all-conference catcher. Mike Flanagan, the all-conference pitcher.
Mike Flanagan.
Who was an all-state basketball player in New Hampshire. And when Flanagan didn't pitch, he played right field, and he led that UMass team in home runs.
For those who don't go back that far, tell us who Mike Flanagan was.
He went from UMass to the Baltimore Orioles and had a long major league career as a right-handed pitcher. What? A left-handed pitcher, yes. Sorry. That's right. My brain said left eye, my mouth said right.
Here we go. 2-0?
2-0 to Aiden.
All right. Big pitch.
Runners at first and second. Fouls it back. 2 balls, 1 strike.
That was a heater.
Yep. 1 out here in the bottom of the third. Attleboro trails 3-0.
This is the batter. We got to do something now. A base hit will bring in a run, I hope.
Some people have their headlights on out in left center. I
Yeah,
hope that's
they
not
do.
distracting to the batters.
Well, it's getting dark.
High, ball 3 to Aiden Hawkwater.
And that was over his helmet.
And it's Hawkwater. I called the Hawkwaters Hawk Waters for years before someone finally corrected me.
Hawkwater.
Yeah,
Yes.
not Hawkwater.
No. Okay, 3-1.
Yep. Take something off
3 and
that.
2.
Aiden fouls it back.
But he was timing it.
Right.
He was right on that pitch. You're making the batter go get the balls.
That's the on-deck
Oh, that's
hitter.
the on-deck hitter.
That's number
Okay.
5, Matt Harvey. There
Well-
were 2 balls back there.
Yes, there were.
Matt had to make 2 trips. Full count to Aiden. This is a big point of this game
on.
right here.
Outside, a little low, bases loaded.
That is the 5th walk issued. Moving to third is Brody McKenna. At second is Del Pazzo. At first is Harvey with a cleanup hitter. Excuse me, at first is Hawkwater.
Well, Matt Harvey struck out the first time, but he's not going to want to do that again.
I don't think Coach Alex Dion was pleased with that call. Had a polite discussion with the home plate umpire, Rich Sarney.
He's into the batter's box.
Matt struck out looking his first time up.
All right,
A
this is-
beautiful pitch by Carter.
This is a big spot, this batter. Curveball, beautiful curveball. Strike 1.
Called strike 2, Matt. Next pitch will be the 59th of the game.
That's spun and
for
dropped.
Carter. Yep. Wonder if that's a slider, because he seems to have 2 different speeds on his breaking ball.
Another one.
That's the slower breaking ball, and
Yeah.
that's called strike 2.
2 of them in a row. He's got that pitch. You almost have to expect it now.
Yeah. Someone warming up down there for Attleboro. I can't see, though, 'cause head coach Steve Dunley, now coaching third base, is in my way. Here comes the 0-2 pitch from Carter.
Strike 3.
Beautiful pitch by Carter. 2 outs now.
2
Wow.
slow curves and a fastball down the middle.
Oh, look at this with some walk-up music is Rand Martin.
Well, here we go. 2 outs, bases loaded. 3-0 game.
On a full count, Rand flew out to right field in the first. Bases loaded for Attleboro. Big opportunity.
Over his head.
For the second time today, we'll say in our best Bob Uecker tone, just a bit high.
And he's not a small guy at the plate.
No. 0-1. 3-0 Milford. Bases loaded, 2 outs, Bombardiers. Fastball popped up right over our heads.
Yeah, I can't see it.
0-2.
Got lost in the clouds.
Or as Commander Cody and his Lost Planet Outlaws would say, lost in the ozone again.
No.
Look it up, folks.
1
It's
and
a
1.
funny
Here we
song.
go. Here's the pitch.
Breaking ball.
That's that slow curve,
Yep.
but it was outside. Broke too much.
Rich, what's the count? Thank you. 1-2.
Boy, he's right on you.
Well, Kevin Callahan, years ago, we were doing an American Legion game. I'll get to that story in a second.
2 and 1. Here is the
1-2.
pitch. Fastball over the middle.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Bases loaded. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs.
This will be the 65th pitch of the game for Damian Carter. Runners with healthy leads. Outside, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. They'll be on the move.
What would you throw right now if you were that pitcher?
Whatever pitch that he and catcher Keith Lee are the most confident in. It looked like Keith Lee just turned towards the dugout to get some advice from Coach Alex Dion.
The runners will be going on this pitch.
There they
They're
go.
going.
High in the
Oh!
zone, swing and a miss. 2 clutch strikeouts in a row for Damian Carter to extinguish the Attleboro threat for the Bombardiers. No runs, no hits. 3 runners left on base. And after 3 full, it is Milford 3, Attleboro nothing. Bombardiers, they've gotten 5 walks today, but they're still looking for their first base hit of the game.
That's right, no hits.
And just years ago, Kevin Callahan and I were doing an American Legion game. We broadcast from right behind the backstop. And Kevin said to me, "Do you think the umpires can hear us?" And the umpire says, "Every word." We had to watch ourselves after that. We'll be right back.
Claudino's Auto Repair, located at 310 South Main Street in Attleboro, is celebrating 26 years in the auto and truck repair business. Over the years, John Claudino and his team of mechanics have worked to build a long-lasting rapport with their customers. From oil changes to diagnostics, transmissions, and routine maintenance on foreign and domestic cars and trucks, Claudino's will keep your vehicle running. Claudino's Auto Repair, 508-226-8545, or at claudinosautorepair.com.
I don't like that kind of talk. Now just stop it. It upsets me.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. Paul Healy here with... Thank you. Oh, a new pitcher in for the Bombardiers.
Oh, we do. We got a lefty.
This is number 20 for Attleboro, Ryan Landry.
So he's the freshman, right?
Yeah,
Interesting.
and a lefty. So O'Hara had 3 strikeouts, 3 walks in his 3 innings of work. He allowed 3 runs, 2 of which were earned, and gave up 6 hits. So
You know, when you think about it, that's 9 base runners, and to only give up 3 runs,
Yeah.
that keeps you in the game anyways.
Well, and then a huge clutch job. That was, Bombardiers had the bases loaded with their number 4 and 5 batters up, and Damian Carter reached back for 2 consecutive strikeouts. And now, Alex Dion, the head coach with Milford, who coaches third when his team is up, sharing a laugh with the Attleboro coaches, specifically Coach Pagano. It is a game after all, Ty.
Yeah, well, it's going to continue to be a game.
I am seeing some sprinkles on my phone here. The last update we had from Milford, a 13-0 Bombardiers. 3-0. Landry taking his last warm-ups. Or not. For Milford, they'll send up their 2, 3, and 4 batters. Damian Carter, who was struck out and reached on an error. Keith Lee, who has a base hit, has scored a run and walked. And Evan Cornelius, Yeah, Evan Cornelius, who had a base hit to center and lined out on a sacrifice. I was going to say sacrifice fly, but it was a sacrifice line shot to Attleboro's right fielder, McKenna. Aiden Hawkwater getting some last-minute instructions from the dugout. Here we go, first pitch of the game. 69 pitches thrown by the Bombardiers O'Hara, and I'm definitely seeing some raindrops on my score sheet. Ooh,
Nice.
sidearm approach.
Sidearm fastball.
By the lefty Landry. Strike one to Damian Carter.
You know, the pitch you don't see much is a changeup.
Inside on the curveball as Carter avoids that. 1-1.
1-1.
Well, like this, folks, Landry working quickly.
Yep. He's keeping the ball down. Second
Slow
base.
ground ball, Betancourt to his right. Fields fires in time.
There you go. Got him by a step.
4-3 if you're scoring at home. 3-0. Milford here, top of the fourth. Whoops, field mic isn't up. There we go. Keith Lee and the umpire sharing a laugh. And again, I umpired for years.
Did you?
Oh, as a matter of fact, I'll tell you about a JV game I was umpiring at Milford, Fino Field. Interesting story.
Uh-huh.
Landry fires.
Ooh,
high.
high.
Ball one as a gust of wind comes up. Keith Lee again has reached on a single and scored. Single to left center and walked.
I like the way he attacks the batter. Goes right at him.
Fouled off to the right. 1-1 to Keith Lee. The catcher, the Milford catcher, says to me, "What inning is this?" I said, 5th. He said, "Wow, this game is flying by." I said, "Don't say that. You're going to curse us. That's like saying the kid is throwing a no-hitter." Catcher looks at me and says, "He is." The Milford pitcher that day ended up
Curveball. That's a good curveball.
slow curve from
Whoa.
the lefty, 1-2.
It might as well be a changeup curve.
Yeah.
I like that.
The pitcher that day for Milford didn't get his perfect game when the first baseman, 2 outs in the 6th, just dropped a throw for the error, but he did get his no-hitter that day. We didn't curse him. 1-2 is the count to Keith Lee.
That's tough.
Pops up to left
it's
field. That's
out of
going to be
play.
out of play.
Out of play. You know, for a freshman to make it at this level, you got to be good.
Oh, especially in this league.
Yes.
And again, the Hockomock League last year, the Division I title in baseball was contested between Taunton and Franklin. In Division II,
Mansfield, right?
no, King Philip reached the championship game, which I called at Holy Cross. Mansfield reached the Final Four, and Foxborough did well in Division III. Hit by a pitch.
Yeah, it brushed off his arm.
Yep.
All right, 1 out, runner on first.
This brings up Evan Cornelius, who has absolutely laced the ball twice today. One a base hit to center, the other a line shot to the right fielder for a sacrifice fly, knocking in the Scarlet Hawks' second run.
Yeah, he looks to me like their cleanup hitter, and he is.
Yep, and the wind is picking up here.
Right
Fastball
right across the knees.
on the inside edge, strike one.
That's a hard pitch to hit. On the
You're in his
knees.
way, Mark. Here we go. Yeah.
First base. Nice pickoff move. He's back in, but I like his move.
That's Keith Lee getting back there in time. Oh, is that a courtesy runner?
That's a good question.
That is a courtesy runner. Cornelius pops it up to right. Drifting over is McKenna. Makes the catch near the line. That's the second out of, whoops, put that in the wrong spot. First pitch swinging. Second pitch, excuse me. That's the second out of the inning.
Twice he flied out to right.
This brings up Ian Carter, the sophomore left fielder who had an infield hit in the first. Popped up to third in the second. 3-0 Milford, top of the fourth. Landry misses inside, ball one.
He's not wasting pitches.
Or our time.
No, this kid moves along.
Yep. High. 2 balls, no strikes to Ian Carter. Hockwater bouncing out of his stance to make that catch. You know, Aiden, the catcher, isn't using that glove in his back right pocket. You don't think he lent it to me, do you?
Not right now. Landry's pitching.
Low, nice stop by the catcher for the Bombardiers. 3-0.
Yeah. Carter's the number 5 hitter.
Yep. Infield hit and a pop up to third. Attleboro's got another pitcher warming up. Called strike on a breaking ball low in the zone. 3-1.
Who throws a breaking ball on 3-0?
Really?
He did, and he
Yeah.
got a strike.
Trying to see who that is warming up for the Bombardiers. I believe it's number 10.
Nice.
Ground ball. Cooper Johnson scoops, flips to
There you
Betancourt at
go.
second.
Easy,
Third out of the inning.
6-4.
And that's the third out for Milford.
Good pitching.
No runs, no hits, 1 runner left on base, a total of 8 in the game. They lead 3-0 on 6 hits as we head into the bottom of the 4th. Whoops, sorry folks, oh no, hit the wrong button on the computer.
Well, all I can say is they need to build a bathroom here.
Hold on folks, we'll get there. There we go.
Claudino's Auto Repair, located at 310 South Main Street in Attleboro, is celebrating 26 years in the auto and truck repair business. Over the years, John Claudino and his team of mechanics have worked to build a long-lasting rapport with their customers. From oil changes to diagnostics, transmissions, and routine maintenance on foreign and domestic cars and trucks, Claudino's will keep your vehicle running. Claudino's Auto Repair, 508-226-8545, or at claudinosautorepair.com.
Does your back hurt after a long night's sleep? Has your mattress seen better days? Is your current bedroom furniture a mixture of different furniture sets? The Bedding Center, located on Pleasant Street and proud sponsor of this radio station and high school sports, offers a wide array of mattresses along with beds, bedroom furniture, and odd-sized mattresses and box springs. You can reach them online at bedding-center.com or by phone at 508-226-8090.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. Paul Healy along with Ty Waterman in his first year as our baseball color commentator, as Kevin Callahan's daughter Jenna ruined everything by making the varsity softball team as a freshman. So Kevin, who can blame him, has decided to win the games baseball and softball plays in the same day, wants to watch his daughter play. Quitter. Ty doing a great job filling in. He's been after Kevin's job for the last 3 years. He finally got it. For the Bombardiers, Danny Johnson will lead off. He's the 6th batter. He's lined out to center field, the only left-handed hitter in the lineup for either team today. He'll be followed by shortstop Cooper Johnson and second baseman Jacob Betancourt. Damian Carter still in the game. Oops, I didn't count how many pitches. 60. He's thrown 66 pitches through 3 innings. What was that first pitch, Mark? Ball 1 low, thank you. Fouled off right at us, right below our field mic. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's 2 foul balls to the screen that I haven't flinched at it. Damian Carter from the stretch, even though no one's up. Nice breaking ball, strike. And again, we've seen Carter. He's got, I guess, a faster breaking ball, which is probably a slider, and then that classic curveball. We just saw him land there for a strike. There's a heater, stays high in the zone, 2-2. 71st pitch of the day coming up. Oh, we got an update, I think, from the girls' softball game. Oh, no, we don't. That's from the lovely Carol McLaughlin of the Quincy McLaughlin. It's called strike 3. Carter has struck out the last 3 Bombardier batters he has faced. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strikeouts now. Against 5 walks. This brings up Cooper Johnson, struck out swinging his first time up. trying to think. 1, 2.
Ball one.
Yeah, 6 of the last 7 Attleboro outs have come via Damian Carter strikeouts. I missed that first pitch. Sorry, folks.
Ball one.
Breaking ball, called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Slow breaking ball, way out ahead of it. Maybe a changeup. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Welcome back, Ty.
Yes, just took a little break.
Danny Johnson struck out looking, and count is now 2 balls. Whoops, called strike 3.
That's 2 strikeouts.
So that is 7 strikeouts on the day for Carter, and 6 of the last 7 outs Milford's recorded have been via the K.
And 5 walks.
Yeah. This brings up Jacob Betancourt, second baseman.
Oh,
That's 5.
fastball. He kind of missed it. We're due. Go to right.
Betancourt struck out swinging in the bottom of the 2nd. Slight raindrop. Oops, goes to bunt. Misses that, 0-2. So Damian Carter struggled in the first inning, throwing 27 pitches, just 8 in the 2nd.
Yep.
And then was throwing a lot of pitches in the 3rd, and then it came together, ended that inning with 2 consecutive strikeouts in the bottom of the 3rd, has struck out the first 2 batters here in the bottom of the 4th. Damian might have found a groove on this cold
1 and
day.
2. Here we go. Slow curveball.
Stays outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Way out. 2 and 2. Here's the windup.
Fires to Keith Lee, swing and a miss. And that is 5 consecutive strikeouts now for Damian Carter. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base for the Bombardiers. They're looking for their first base hit after 4 full innings, 3-0, Milford.
Are you looking for meal options for you and your family? Consider Rico's Subs and Pizza on Route 1 in North Attleboro. Open since 1971 and a proud sponsor of high school sports in the Attleboro area. Rico's cooks up many flavors of pizzas, subs, and calzones, all in-store and using fresh ingredients. They're open Monday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. and Sundays 12 noon to 10 p.m. You can also order ahead by calling 508-695-1296.
The kid pitching now for Attleboro? Oh, nice.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. I'm Paul Healy along with Ty Waterman. Peter Bray running our graphics. Jim Jones is the engineer in charge. Dave Angel will be editing this broadcast for later broadcast, he said repetitively, on Channel 15 on AACS TV in Attleboro. Whoops, every time I got to turn over, I have metal clips holding the score sheet to this strip of cardboard.
Yeah.
And every time my fingers touch these metal clips as this day gets colder,
Your fingers don't work.
I think frostbite gets a little closer.
Yes. How's your toes?
Dumb move going with the sneakers, I'll say that. Yeah. Milford will send up with a 3-0 lead. They have 3 runs on 6 hits. 1 Attleboro error, 8 runners left on base. 2 of their 3 runs are earned. They will send up their 6, 7, 8 batters. Louis Consigli, Joey McGee, and Brady Butler.
Well, Attleboro needs good pitching here to stay in the game.
In the Hockomock League, according to HockomockSports.com, in their Hawk 5 for baseball, they have Taunton rated as the #1 team, the defending state champion. They have the league MVP, Ryan McDougall, back. I think he's committed to Dayton, I believe, Division I. They ranked #2 in the Hawk. They have Franklin. They've won 3 straight Kelly Rex titles. in the Hockomock League were knocked off by Taunton in the D1 final. King Philip, who lost in the D2 final last year, is ranked number 3 in the league. Mansfield made the Final Four in D2. They're ranked number 4. And Foxborough, who made the Division III state semifinals last year, are the 5th ranked team in the Hawk. Strike one on a breaking ball to Consigli, the transfer from Zavarian.
They're not all Division I. They're 1 and 2, aren't they?
Yeah, Franklin and Taunton were in Division I. King Philip and Mansfield in Division II. Foxborough in Division III.
Really? Division III.
Yep. Ground ball to Cooper Johnson, the shortstop. Fields it, fires.
Oh!
Comes
He's
up.
safe.
Oh, foot's off the base.
Foot's off the base.
Are we calling that an infield hit, or are we calling that an E6? Oh, Coach Dunley is coming out and asking if the base umpire, Peter Cush, can get the opinion of the home plate umpire, Peter Sarney.
Yeah. I think he beat it out.
Yeah. Excuse me. Hey, Brady, can you ask Coach if they're scoring that as a hit or an error? Thank you. Whoa, I'm sorry. Sorry, Brady. Sorry. And then after the discussion with the umpires, the home plate umpire felt a tag was made before the runner got to the base. So now it's Alex Dion, the Milford coach, who was displeased with the call. And again, I like the decorum of both Coach Dunley and Coach Dion. Neither one of them yelling or screaming at the umpires.
It's calm. So how does that get scored now?
It would be scored 6-3 if it holds.
Yeah, if it holds. First base umpire's coming in again.
Yeah. And Alex Dion is going to accept the call. He's not happy about it. 6-3. I'm going to put a star there. And then in my notes column.
All right, no error then.
Yep, no error. In the 5th, equals call
There's first
overturned.
pitch. It's ball one.
Ball one to Joey McGee, who was ground out to short and had a base hit to left field in the 3rd inning. Called
Nice
strike.
pitch. Low strike.
1 ball.
Right over the knees.
1 strike to Joey. Again, Milford, 3 sets of brothers on the team. Brady and Joe Butler, Damian and Ian Carter, and Sean and Joey McGee.
That just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Keeps the ball down.
Yeah. Murphy working quickly. Ooh, just misses low. 3-1.
But it's close.
Yep. We've a very consistent work behind the plate by Rich Sarney today, which is.
Oh yeah, he's done a good job.
Yeah.
This is the ump we're talking about.
Murphy called strike on the outside
Nice.
corner. 3-2. McGee was, with only 1 strike, was looking for his pitch. That wasn't it. Now it's a full count. Murphy.
Pitches fast.
Ground ball.
Nice.
Cuts it
Pitcher
off.
spears it.
Fires to first.
Yes.
Making the play. 1-3. 2 up, 2 down. And this will bring up Brady Butler, who had a base hit to center field and scored a run in the 2nd. Struck out swinging and then was tagged out by the catcher, Aiden Hockwater.
He's ready to pitch before the batter's even in the box.
Yeah, Brady, the senior center fielder.
Strike
Called
1.
strike on the outside edge.
He's pouring strikes across the plate.
Brady had 1 really nice defensive play in center field on a line shot.
No,
Whoa!
not that time.
High and in.
Kiss of death. 1-1.
Called strike.
Another good one.
Is that a breaking ball?
It's got a little bit of a tail.
A tail, okay, yep.
You know, and lefties can do that, and it's not a curveball.
Yeah. Fouled back. Nice job by Brady Butler to stay alive. 1-2.
I always found that lefties' balls tend to move more.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Yep.
But if you're batting right-handed, they move into you.
Yep. Here comes the freshman Murphy.
Nice.
Took something off that,
just
stayed
missed.
outside.
That's a curveball, but it was a nice drop.
2-2.
2-2. Here it goes.
Popped
Fly
up. Right side. Will that stay in play? No, it will not. This will be the 28th pitch for Murphy. Came in to start the top of the 4th. Breaking ball.
Another pop
lofted
up.
to the right.
Foul ball. The fans are hustling after that ball.
Yeah.
They're in the
Whoops.
dirt. In the dirt.
That's the home plate is 60 feet 6 inches away. That's the second 57-foot slider we've seen today. It happens.
Well, better than hitting them.
Yep.
2 and 2?
I got 3 and 2.
3 and 2. Okay.
If it was easy, folks, anyone would do it. Here comes Murphy. Ground ball up the middle.
Shortstop.
Cooper Johnson cuts it off.
No throw. Infield hit.
Yep, we're calling that an infield hit. Second hit of the game for Brady Butler, his first to center field, so that was a good at-bat for Butler.
Yeah, it was. It was about, 7 or 8 pitches?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, 8 pitches.
8 pitches.
Joey Butler is up. He walked and scored. He has had a base hit. I didn't write where the base hit went. My apologies. And looks at ball 1 there.
He's the 9th batter
Yep.
for Milford.
Runner is going. Throw it down to Hawkwater.
Oh, almost.
Sliding face first is Brady Butler with a stolen base.
But that throw was on target.
Yep.
That was a good throw. It's just a hair late.
Yep. Thought it went off the runner's arms. Butler with a good jump getting in there.
Runner on second, 2 outs. Foul ball.
There we go. Hawkwater beats Sean McGee to the ball in the on-deck circle. Good to see him help out. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Joey Butler. Scored 1 of Milford's 3 runs after a walk in his second inning. Curveball.
Base.
That's hit to right center field.
Right at him. Right at him.
Brody
He's got
McKenna with the catch, and that will retire the side. For Milford, no runs, 1 hit, another runner left on base. That's 9 total for the game, and after 4.5 innings, it is Milford 3 runs on 7 hits. Attleboro 0 runs. They're still looking for their first hit. as they
Ryan
come up.
Landry is keeping us in the game.
Exactly right, for their 5th at-bat. We'll be right back.
Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com.
Once again, that dead air was due to another discussion we were having with home plate umpire Rich Sarney, proud alumni of the Swampscott Big Blue. We are heading into the bottom of the 5th. Milford is leading 3-0. The fog's in. Ty, if you're going to blow your nose, let me turn the mic down first.
Am I on the radio?
You are.
Whoops. I once played 3 blind mice with my nose. 5th grade, they challenged me.
Oh,
All right.
the talented world of Attleboro City Councilor Ty Waterman. Lifelong social worker, giver, all-around nice guy.
Yeah.
Hey,
What's that?
yesterday they had the groundbreaking for a homeless shelter in
We did.
Attleboro.
We did.
Jim, that was a great event, long time overdue. Jim Hawkins, state rep, was a big part of that.
Big part.
By the way, I disagree with Jim Hawkins on something for the first time since he became a state rep.
Okay.
I'm with Diana DeZoglio. Give us the darn audit. We need more transparency. Up for the Bombardiers, Andrew Gorman. He walked and was erased on a fielder's choice
so
in
we're
the
back
third
to
inning.
baseball?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Ball 1 to Andrew.
This is
Bottom of the 5th. Whoops.
yeah, bottom of the 5th.
Hold on.
Andrew Gorman,
5.
first baseman.
80 pitches through 4 innings
Hey,
for Carter.
That might be in there.
Down to right field.
Yes!
Diving.
It's
Joey
going out to
Butler
right field.
couldn't come up with it. Heading into second base is Gorman.
He dove, and I think he knocked it away from him.
Yep, great effort by Joey Butler.
We can't see that very well down the right field line, but he did hit that ball away from him.
Yep.
Double. That's clean.
And that's the first hit of the game for the Bombardiers, a double to right field despite the great effort of Joe Butler diving flat out.
And I had just told the home plate umpire that there was a no-hitter going on.
So let the record show you cursed him.
Nice hit.
We got
nice
a
hit.
Pinch runner, but re-entry will be allowed. This is number 7 for the Bombardiers, Owen Parker, a senior utility player.
A strange rule. Okay.
And it's sprinkling. So the Bombardiers lead off double here in the bottom of the 5th. Their first hit of the game. We go to the top of the order. Brody McKenna has walked and been stranded at third, reached on a fielder's choice, stole a base, and was stranded at third.
Big spot. Here's the pitch. Fastball. Right over the plate.
Called strike 1 to Brody. That was the 84th pitch I have for Damian Carter.
I wouldn't go over 100 if I was managing a kid in a day like today.
Curveball just high, stayed up in the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike to Brody McKenna. His brother Cole, they're teammates on the football team. In the spring, Cole plays lacrosse. So I wonder if they played catch in the backyard, if Cole used his lacrosse stick while Brody used his baseball glove. Swing and a miss at a breaking ball, a little ahead of that, 1-2.
1-2.
Keith Lee, the catcher, looking into the dugout to get the advice on the next pitch, which will be illegal when benevolence are.
Yes.
Sports were invented for players, not coaches. I think the players should make every single stinking decision out
Curveball.
there.
Oh.
Swing and a miss, and that is not a criticism of Alex Dion. A million coaches do it. I don't like when coaches can call timeouts in football and basketball. Games were made for players, not coaches. You had your turn, now it's theirs. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The last 6 outs recorded have been strikeouts.
Yes.
For Damian Carter. There's ball 1.
I got him with
8 total.
You got 8?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9 strikeouts in 4 1/3 innings.
Wow. Along with 5 walks, and all those came early. It's been a while since he's walked a batter now. Peter Del Pazzo is up. Walked and was erased on a fielder's choice in the first. Walked again in the third and was stranded at second. Ball 2 to Peter.
He has not struck out.
Yeah. Milford's defense in the outfield, Ian Carter in left, Brady Butler in center, Joe Butler in right field. Lee is catching, Joey McGee at third, Sean McGee at short, Consigli at second, Cornelius at first base. Called strike, 2 balls, 1 strike. So that's 83 and 4. 2 balls, 1 strike to Peter, the right-handed batter.
Big spot for Del Pazzo.
Missing,
Outside.
low and away. 3-1.
It's going to come right across the plate.
I mentioned that.
He's not throwing a curveball here.
Yeah. 2 walks in the first inning, 3 walks in the third for Carter.
Here's the stretch.
None in the fourth so far, and there's called strike.
And it was a curveball.
Yep, 3-2.
I should keep quiet. That takes a lot of guts to throw that. Big spot now, 2 outs.
There's the falsetto voice coming from the Attleboro dugout. Breaking ball, called strike 3. I thought that was a bit up in the zone. That's the first time I've disagreed all afternoon with our home plate umpire. 10 strikeouts now for Damian Carter. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Must have hit 90 pitches by now.
The last 7 Attleboro outs have been via the K.
Hawkwater is up at bat. Runner in second.
7 straight.
Curveball, he missed.
7 straight strikeouts interrupted. Well, not 7 straight. 7 strikeouts interrupted only by the double by Gorman. Ball 1 to Hawkwater, who was reached on a fielder's choice, stole a base, and walked in the 3rd inning. And we have a courtesy runner out there. Swing and a miss and a heater. 1 ball, 1 strike.
He blew that one past him.
Courtesy runner is number 7 for the Bombardiers, Owen Parker. He's an outstanding hockey player, one of the captains on the hockey team. In fact, the 3rd Parker brother to be a captain of an Attleboro hockey team.
Okay, here's the pitch.
Fouled back. Great job by Hawkwater to stay alive. Well, actually, that makes it
Curveball
1 and 2.
again.
Yep.
Okay. Well, we know he can throw him with 2 strikes, so let's see what happens.
I can tell by your reflections, Ty, that whenever I go off on my story tangents, boy, are you thrilled when I get back to the game.
Yes.
Damian Carter. Swing and a miss. 11 strikeouts, including the last 8 outs recorded against the Bombardiers. Again for the Bombardiers, no runs, 1 hit, their first of the game, 1 runner left on base, their 6th of the game, and after 5 full, Milford 3, Attleboro nothing.
W.H. Riley is here when it comes to heating your home or business this winter. W.H. Riley & Son always welcomes new customers. They're a family-run business serving the Attleboro area since 1873. They offer heating oil and propane with 24-hour emergency service. For more information, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or their website, whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873.
Does your back hurt after a long night's sleep?
Ow.
Has your mattress seen better days? Is your current bedroom furniture a mixture of different furniture sets? The Bedding Center, located on Pleasant Street and proud sponsor of this radio station and high school sports, offers a wide array of mattresses along with beds, bedroom furniture, and odd-sized mattresses and box springs. You can reach them online at bedding-center.com or by phone at 508-226-8090.
Welcome back to the Drummond Street Turf Fields here in Attleboro near the Brennan Middle School. Paul Healy along with City Councilor Ty Waterman, who's glad I'm not in the City Council because with my story tangents, meetings would last 6 hours.
We'd never get anything done.
Ow, what'd you kick me for? New pitcher for the Bombardiers, right-hander Owen Lombardo, a senior pitcher. Tip of the hat to the freshman.
Absolutely.
Ryan Landry. I believe that was his first varsity appearance.
Let me tell you, 2 innings, 1 hit, no runs.
Whoops, gotta get that microphone up. There we go.
No runs, no walks. He did hit a guy.
Yeah.
And no strikeouts, but excellent pitching.
4 through 33 pitches in total.
I bet at least 20 were strikes.
Yeah. So for Milford, they will send up the top of the order. Sean McGee, the junior shortstop, who's been playing that position since he was a freshman. He'll be followed by Damian Carter. 11 strikeouts on the mound so far for Damian, including the last 8 Attleboro outs. And then the number 3 batter, Keith Lee, the junior catcher. And you can see the Lee and McGee in the on-deck circle trying to time up the deliveries of Owen Lombardo as he warms up.
What do we know about Owen Lombardo, eh?
Owen's first name is Owen.
Owen.
We are aware that his last name is Lombardo.
Okay. Number
Looking
10.
at him, yes. He's a right-handed pitcher. This is not my opinion, but if my father was still alive, he would say, "Get a haircut, kid."
Well.
Oh, no. There we go. Mr. Blue Pride has sent us an update, I believe, about the girls' softball game. Thank you, Mark LaFontaine. very, very skilled at chasing down foul balls here. Attleboro softball team defeats Milford 19-3. Signed, your friend Mark. It is 5:55, nearing the 2-hour mark of this game as we head to the top of the sixth. Top of the order for Milford, 3-0 lead. Three runs. What?
Owen's a senior. I found that out.
Yeah, we got that. Yeah, that I did mention. Breaking ball
Nice
on the
pitch.
outside edge.
Nice
Cole,
pitch.
strike one. Sean McGee is grounded out to short. Sacrifice bunt back to the pitcher. Struck out looking in the third. Boy, he was up in the first, second, and third. Had to wait to the sixth for his next at bat. High, ball one, 1-1. Okay, now I'm trying to decide what's colder, my toes or my fingertips.
You can't feel them anymore. How would you know? Two balls.
High and inside, 2-1. Turn on my field mic, sorry. That time the falsetto voice coming from the Milford dugout. Must be a new trend this year at high school baseball.
Ooh, what was that pitch? That came out of the chute.
2-2.
Fastball.
Yeah, but it had a funky late break.
It did.
Yep. Sean McGee has seen 4 pitches from Owen Lombardo.
Curveball. Full count.
Owen a hockey player too,
outside.
I think he might be.
All right, come on. You got to get this first guy. I'm not a homer, am I?
3-0 Milford, full count, top of the sixth to Sean McGee. Outstanding shortstop.
Nice pitch.
Swing and a miss.
It was
High
a
in the
little
zone.
high, but
Yep.
he went for it. Good pop, though.
Yeah,
Good pop.
I believe Lombardo's a hockey player. So, strikeout. This brings up Damian Carter, who's been outstanding on the mound, really in a groove the last 3 innings. He struck out looking, reached on an error, grounded out to second. Pops that right over our head on the right side. Oh, nice catch by Keith Lee. Catches it on the bank. Play some arena football, Keith Lee. 0-1. Foul
He's got a
ball.
big smile.
Yeah, off the backstop, turned and made the one-handed catch, nonchalanted it. It was beautiful. Curveball, high and in, 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, Rich Sarney is the home plate umpire, one of only 3 people at the park who's warm right now. Peter Cush, the base umpire.
Oh! Hit him in the back.
Oh, okay, I thought that was the neck at first. All right,
Well,
the back
it
of the
was
shoulder.
the high back.
All right. A hit by pitch, obviously unintentional, but with 1 out, Milford has 1 runner on. And this brings up the number 3 batter, Keith Lee.
Who got hit last time?
Yeah, that's first time up, a base hit to left center. He scored Milford's first run, walked in the second inning. And what do you have him doing in the fourth? Popped up to right?
I got him
Oh, no. He
hit
had
by a
hit
pitch.
by a pitch. Thank
Hit
you.
by a pitch. And so we haven't gotten this guy out yet today, their catcher.
Ball 1. Milford Scarlet Hawks. What is it, about their 5th year or so in the Hockomock League? Used to be in the Midland League for many, many years. So they've gone from,
So this was a good jump, huh?
yeah, more Central Mass foes to more Southeastern Mass foes. Ball 2 high to Keith Lee.
2-0.
Keith, as Ty pointed out, just a junior.
Throw to first. He's back.
Trying to see. Mark, can you see what number is warming up for Attleboro?
Don't know, I can't tell.
All right, thank you. Off goes Mr. Blue Pride.
Uh-oh.
3-0.
High and inside.
Time for Mr. Lombardo to take a deep cleansing breath, center, open yourself up to the universe, and just be. Little too new age for you, Ty?
Very new age.
My coach never talked like that. Called strike. 3-1. See, it worked.
No comment. All right, 3-1.
Sharpening my pencil here. 3-0 Milford, top of the 6th inning. Ball 4 high.
2 men on, first and second, 1 out.
Moving down to second base is Damian Carter.
Nobody's hit a fair ball this inning.
Yeah. Is Carter staying in, or did he get a courtesy runner? I guess he's staying in.
I can't get used to courtesy runners.
Yeah.
There's no courtesy in me.
Evan Cornelius had a base hit in the first inning, lined out to right for a sacrifice fly and an RBI in the second. Popped up to right in the 4th inning. Coach Dunley is coming in after ball 1.
He's coming out.
I think you might have seen something in Owen's delivery.
What I'm noticing is he's pushing the ball.
Okay.
A little bit. And not every pitch. He's had some great pitches too.
Tyson Forte, the junior, is warming up for the Bombardiers. I want to thank Mark LaFontaine to making the run over there to the dugout area, bullpen area. Staying in is Owen Lombardo, getting advice from Steve Dunley, who, heck, he pitched at Boston College. He knows what he's doing.
He catches well.
I'm not sure. He was a heck of a football player, too, at Medfield.
Yeah. I think he teaches in Mansfield, doesn't he?
I believe so. Breaking ball catches the outside edge. 1 ball, 1 strike.
All right, that's good. 1-1. Cornelius is a big batter up there.
Both teams are having a good day in the dugouts.
Strike 2.
Cornelius fouls it off right over our heads. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Owen again heading to Rollins in Florida to play baseball, and I can't remember the name of the head coach at Rollins, but I know he's a Massachusetts guy. Rats. The name section of my brain, Ty, is gone. Here it comes. Slow breaking ball.
Slow curveball.
Outside 2-2. When watching Jeopardy at night, and I hope I'm home in time to see that, they'll ask a question, I'll see the person's face, but the name just won't come.
Well, that doesn't get better.
Yeah. Here comes a 2-2 pitch to Owen Cornelius.
Ooh,
ball 3
outside,
low, good eye.
Outside.
Our combined age, we might be the oldest broadcasting crew around.
Are you adding it up?
Well, I know I'm 64. I don't know your age, although I do think it's below triple figures.
It's below 75.
Here comes the full count pitched. High, ball 4.
All right. Bases loaded.
Wow, suddenly the base is stacked. 1 out without benefit of a hit. A hit batter and 2 walks. 14, and 6.
All right, Carter, the left fielder, is coming up. He's 1 for 3. Infield's hit. He hasn't walked.
Oh, courtesy runner is number 12. And where's he, at second base? Okay.
Big, tall kid up at that.
Ian Carter, the sophomore left fielder, he had a home run against Foxborough in their first game.
Did he?
Called strike 1, had an infield hit in the first, popped out to third in the second, grounded out to short in the fourth. Yeah, against Foxborough.
Wow.
Solo home run. Turns to bunt.
Bunt. Oh, that's a strike.
And was up high, should have let that go.
Absolutely.
Again, when you're bunting, square up, put your bat at the top of the zone so you're only moving down on the ball. Never move your bat up on a bunt. It's such an easy game from the sidelines.
It was up by his neck.
Yeah.
It was a little difficult.
Curveball, swing and a miss.
All right, slow spinning curveball.
Second out, clutch pitch by Owen Lombardo.
He really came through.
And again, he had a home run in the first game, and there he was trying to sacrifice bunt in the second.
Well,
I've got a story about that in just a minute.
He was thinking home run on that first third pitch.
Lou Consigli is up to transfer from Zavarian, walked for an RBI in the first, grounded out to third in the third inning, and
All right, this is a big, big batter in this
Grounded
game.
out to shortstop in the 5th after a conference amongst the umpires. 2 outs, bases loaded, 3-0, Milford. High. What do you got for a count?
Was that the first pitch or the second pitch? First pitch that I saw.
Yeah, we'll ask after this next pitch.
All right. All right, he's leaning in.
Lombardo
Here comes the pitch.
to the stretch, bases stacked. High in the zone. What's the count, Rich? I think it's 2-0.
I think it is.
Whoops.
All right.
Save it a beauty as my score sheet almost blew away.
This is very important, this pitch. 2-0. Bases loaded.
Take something
Nice.
off that.
Oh, hit the
Changeup.
corner, outside corner.
2 balls, 1 strike. 3-0 Milford, top of the 6th. They have 7 hits in the day, 9 runners left on base, and they have 3 more out there now.
Batter's out of the box, coming back in.
3 balls and 1 strike, so we did miss a pitch.
He did?
3-1. Yep. Breaking ball, swing and a miss,
Strike 2.
strike 2.
That was beautiful. Big.
Wow.
Here we go, 3-2, bases loaded, 2 outs.
Runners will be on the move,
Everything's going.
and Attleboro will be still in this game, or we could be heading towards a blowout after this pitch. We'll see. This is why they invented sports. A lot of tension right here.
There's the stretch.
Runners are off. Ground ball, foul. Ooh, Evan Dion tries to field it behind the back.
And the tension builds. Full count,
3 balls, 2 strikes.
2 outs.
30th pitch for McDonald of the inning.
Here he stretches.
Lombardo, excuse me. Fouled off to the right.
He was way ahead of that pitch.
Yeah.
Just dribbled it down
This
into the home the visitor's dugout.
Consigli, this will be the 9th pitch of the at-bat.
Here we go.
Low, ball 4.
Ball 4.
And a run has walked in. Milford's 2nd run via the base on balls. Actually, it's Consigli's 2nd RBI of the game via the base on balls.
It is
Scoring is Damian Carter.
0 for 2, 2 RBIs.
The courtesy runner for Keith Lee moves to 3rd. That's number 12, Brandon Morin.
Strike.
At second base is Cornelius. At first base, Consigli. 2 RBIs today via the walk. Strike 1 to Joey McGee. He's ground out to shortstop. Base hit to left field in the 3rd. And grounded back to the pitcher in the 5th.
Here's the pitch. High.
Sorry, I was doing my pitch count stuff. I'm back with you,
Okay.
folks. 31 pitches thrown just this inning by Owen Lombardo.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Bases still loaded, 2 outs, 4-0 Milford. Curveball is up and away.
Ball 2.
There we go. Paul's quiet, just the way Ty likes it. From the set, Lombardo fires. That's a strike, thought so.
Outside corner, nice pitch.
Low in the zone.
2-2.
Yep. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases full.
Important pitch.
That's
Just
ball
missed.
3, just
Just missed.
about a micrometer lower than the previous delivery. It's Wednesday night, Ty. You don't
Full
have
count.
you have city council meeting tonight, or was that last night?
Last night.
Here we go. Lombardo ready to fire. Breaking ball, strike three. Big pitch by Lombardo. All 3 outs
That was a big pitch.
recorded by
Big
strikeout
pitch.
for Milford. 1 run.
Nobody hit a fair ball.
Yep, no
All
hits.
inning.
3 more runners left on base, a total of 12 in the game. So Milford has 4 runs on 7 hits, 1 Attleboro error, 12 runners left on base. And Lombardo, what a gutsy inning, 31 and 6, 37 pitches that inning for Lombardo to keep the Bombardiers within 4 runs. We'll be back for the bottom of the 6th right after this on AACS 15 Sports.
Falls AC, 8 Stack Road in North Attleboro, supports high school sports in our community at every level. Opened in the early 80s, owner Angelo Cavallari is proud of their 40 years of service to the Attleboros. Falls AC is open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. They have lunch and dinner daily, banquet rooms for your meetings or get-togethers, and dart leagues. The entire staff at Falls AC wishes the high school athletes the best of luck in every game. Falls AC, 8 Stack Road, North Attleboro, 508-695-2688.
Are you looking for meal options for you and your family? Consider Rico's Subs and Pizza on Route 1 in North Attleboro. Open since 1971 and a proud sponsor of high school sports in the Attleboro area. Rico's cooks up many flavors of pizzas, subs, and calzones, all in-store and using fresh ingredients. They're open Monday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. and Sundays 12 noon to 10 p.m. You can also order ahead by calling 508-695-1296.
For 5, 11 for 3.
Just heard some defensive changes for the Bombardiers. Offensive changes for the Bombardiers. Number 14 is in for number 5, so that means that's Jackson Huntington, who I was telling you about. The quarterback / tight end / right tackle / linebacker for the football team. Other than that, he didn't do much.
I thought he ended up at right tackle.
Yeah. So he is in. Huntington is in for Harvey as pinch hitter anyway. We're not sure if Harvey will re-enter. And also number 11 is in Casey Victorio, another outstanding player on the football team,
up
is
to
in.
bat.
Yeah.
All right. Big kid.
And we've got 96 pitches through 5 innings.
He looks like he could be a right tackle.
Yeah. Ball 1 to Huntington from Damian Carter.
No, he swung.
Yep.
He just went around.
1 ball, 1 strike. Also, number 11 is in the lineup. Casey Victorio. He'll bat for number.
Here's the pitch.
Number 7. Outside breaking ball. 2-1.
Now we got something like 96 pitches.
It was 96 to start this inning, so
It
next
was?
one will be the 100th.
All right.
Yeah, I had 97, but I checked with the Milford bench. We're going by their number, 96. This will be the 100th pitch of the day for Carter.
Ooh.
High.
And it's hard to get high on this batter.
Yes, he's got 11 strikeouts. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The last 8 outs recorded have been come via the K. Kevin Callahan calling us while we're still on the air. Outside, ball 4. So Carter now with 11 strikeouts and 6 walks.
And no 1 hit off of him.
4-0 Milford here, bottom of the 6th. Bombardiers with just 1 hit today.
By Andrew Gorman.
You still there, Kevin? Nope, it's bottom of the 6th.
All right.
Come on by the field.
They're having a confab out on the mound, and he looks like he's done for the day.
And give him a hand.
Absolutely.
Outstanding job.
Absolutely.
By Damian Carter. What a gutsy performance. 11 strikeouts, the 6 walks, but boy, oh boy, oh boy. Last 8 outs recorded against the Bombardiers came via his right arm.
We won 21-3. Highest score 21-3.
All right,
Softball was 21-3?
Yep, highest score 21-3.
I thought 4. Yeah, Attleboro. Yep.
21-3.
22 is pitching.
Yep,
However, 5 stays in as the DH.
DH in the number 2 spot. Thank you. Yep.
Oh, this is their first baseman coming in to pitch. Andrew Gorman.
All right, so number 22 is into pitch for Milford. This is Mason.
Oh, I'm wrong. I'm looking at the wrong team.
Mason Baldy. Mason Baldy also played football. He's going to be going to Phillips Exeter for a postgraduate year where he plans to play. You're probably wondering, Ty, who is the captain of Phillips Exeter football in the year 1899?
Oh, Connie Mack?
That would have been my grandfather, Myron Ellis Witham, who went on to be a captain of the Dartmouth football team in 1903. He was quarterback when the quarterback was a blocking back. Forward pass was illegal. And he had 2 drop kicks when Dartmouth beat Harvard 11-5 in the first game ever played at Harvard Stadium, November 22nd, 1903.
11-5.
Touchdowns were worth, I think, 5 points, and drop kicks were 3. So Dartmouth had 1 touchdown. Grandpa had 2 drop
Do
kicks.
you need to explain a drop kick?
Look up Doug Flutie. All right, so number 22 is going to pitch. And now I'm looking, yes, Mason Baldy. So
Okay.
outstanding effort. And again, we should mention Damian Carter allowed only 1 hit. And that was the double by Andrew Gorman.
I got 11 strikeouts.
This brings up number 16 for the Bombardiers, Ran Martin, the senior DH. He's flown out to right and struck out swinging. We're in the bottom of the 6th, 4-0 Milford.
All right. Game is far from over yet, though.
Much to my cold fingers and toes chagrin. Righty against righty. Boy, Baldick's a big boy. Fastball up in the zone, ball 1. Where's
Here's the
number?
stretch?
Yep.
Right over
Called
the middle.
strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Short lead at first base for. Is that a courtesy runner or is that Huntington still? That's Huntington, I believe. Huntington at first, just a sophomore. Breaking ball catches the outside edge. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So 96. Carter finished with 102 pitches total. Here comes
Pitch.
breaking ball high and outside.
Yeah, that was way out.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2. Big spot in the game.
Yep. Bombardiers looking to get something going here. 6 outs left in regulation. Oh, a shot up
he
the middle.
Shot it.
1 hop base hit to center
That
field
was
for
a
Ran Martin.
That was a slam.
Attleboro's 2nd hit of the game. They have 2 runners on. Unfortunately, Martin hit the ball too darn hard. And the runner, Huntington, had to stop at second.
All right, first and second, no outs.
Danny Johnson, It Ain't Me by Creedence Clearwater.
And here's our left-handed batter.
As his walk-up music. He's lined out to center field. Nice play by Brady Butler and struck out looking.
Yes, it was. Pitch.
Breaking ball outside to the left-handed batting Danny Johnson. Ball 1.
Not many lefties in this game up at the plate.
Yeah, just Danny's the only one in the lineup.
I think so. You ever see a switch hitter these days in high school ball?
Wow. Now that you mention it, is it 2-0 or 1-1? Not sure. That used to be a great question the last. Whoops.
Okay, here we go. Pitch. Right down the middle.
Called strike.
Fastball down the middle.
Again, pitching now is Baldick, Mason Baldick.
All right, 2 men on, no outs. Tying run is on deck.
Ball high. Is it 3-1? 3 balls, 1 strike.
The ump just put up his fingers.
Yeah. 2 on, nobody out. Bombardiers trying to get something going here in the bottom of the 6th.
Gonna be a fastball. Here's the pitch. Fastball.
Called strike. Full count.
3-2. Well, I call this a big pitch.
Yes.
Really big pitch. 1 pitch away from loading the bases.
Baldick to the set. Both dugouts loud. Line shot, a
Hits it
ground
to
ball
second.
to the second baseman. Consigli throws to first to get the out.
Runners move up.
Moving to third is Huntington. Moving, to second is Martin. Out. 4-3 is Danny Johnson. Did his job though.
We have a
Advance
question
the runners.
here. What's going on?
50. Who's coming into courtesy run? That number 15.
Okay.
Johnny Pagano coming in to run. And Pagano is the courtesy runner.
Is there any limit to how many times you can be a courtesy runner in a game?
Courtesy runners is unlimited. I think only twice can you enter. Okay, got it, thank you. So Pagano, who I believe was the starting pitcher against Mansfield in Attleboro's tough 2-1 loss.
Pitched a good game.
Confirm that. Yeah, he was. So who's up? This is Cooper Johnson, the shortstop, who struck out swinging and looking today.
Twice.
Yep.
Yep. Now you're gonna have to lay it on the line.
Called strike,
Ooh.
outside edge, 0-1 to
Just
Cooper.
clipped the corner.
Courtesy run, or Huntington on third, the courtesy runner Pagano on second. To the set is Baldick. Missing, low and away, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's the stretch. 1-1.
Got 1-1.
Yeah.
1-2 hopper to the shortstop. McGee across the diamond. Will allow the run to score to record the out.
6-3. RBI for Johnson.
Milford now 4 outs away from victory, but Attleboro is on the board. They trail 4-1 as Huntington crosses the plate. Moving to third base is the courtesy runner Pagano. He's the only base runner left. 2 outs, and Jacob Betancourt is up. Nope, number 18 is going to pinch hit, it looks like. And that's Joey Castro, a junior utility player.
18 for 12.
Thank you. So Joey Castro. Not sure if this is his first at-bat of the season in a really clutch situation. Bombardiers down 4-1. 2 outs, bottom of the 6th. Bombardiers 2 hits on the day. Milford 4 runs on 7 hits.
All right, here's the pitch.
Baldick. Called strike right down the middle, a nice heater. Boy, every pitch, we haven't seen a single pitch thrown today from the windup.
No, everything is a stretch.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like it.
I wonder if they're teaching that now at younger levels for a more consistent approach.
It's got to be the way they're doing it.
Breaking ball catches the outside edge, 0-2. So Joey Castro comes in, and those might be the 2 best pitches that Mason Baldick has thrown today.
Here's the pitch.
Swing and a miss. And that gets Milford out of the inning. They allowed 1 run on 1 hit, 1 runner left on base. Attleboro's left 7 on base in total. We've got 1 inning to go. Scarlet Hawks 4, Bombardiers 1 on AACS 15 Sports.
Claudino's Auto Repair, located at 310 South Main Street in Attleboro, is celebrating 26 years in the auto and truck repair business. Over the years, John Claudino and his team of mechanics have worked to build a long-lasting rapport with their customers. From oil changes to diagnostics, transmissions, and routine maintenance on foreign and domestic cars and trucks, Claudino's will keep your vehicle running. Claudino's Auto Repair, 508-226-8545, or at claudinosautorepair.com.
All right. I believe we have a new pitcher in for right now. Tyson Fort, or is it Forte? Do you know? Forte? Okay, he is in to pitch the 7th inning. He's just warming up. 4-1. Milford leads. Attleboro now has 2 hits. And they stranded 2 runners at the end of that last inning, unfortunately, for the Attleboro fans. But it's still a ball game. You stay within 3 runs, anything can happen. Their ace pitcher, Carter, who was pretty much overwhelming, had 9 strikeouts, gave up 1 hit, but he's out of the game now because guess what? He reached 100 pitches. 115 is the limit, and they felt that 100 was plenty early in the year. Having played myself, it is so easy to hurt your arm in this weather. It really is. I've done it. I did it once, and I really suffered. I made it through the year, but I wasn't in good shape. Yeah. Ump's over here now. Good. Yeah.
15.
He's in.
Staying in the game, and he's going into the field, so they lose the DH. He's going to second base. 3 re-enters for 11. 23.
We're getting the subs now.
23 is now going in for 18 and pitching.
Oh, we got a new pitcher coming in.
And 23's batting in the 8th spot. No more DH.
Great, thank you.
You're welcome.
So 23, the new pitcher is Johnny Pagano.
No, that's 15.
I'm making a mistake. 23.
23 is Tyson Forte.
Tyson Forte. My mistake.
Yeah. So 15 is in at second base. And Attleboro loses the DH. So Johnny Pagano is at second base. And ball 1 low to Milford's Brady Butler, who has a base hit to center field and has scored, struck out swinging, and an infield hit and stole a base.
Yep, 2 for 3. All right, ball.
Ball 2. We're in the top of the 7th. 4-1 Milford. 15 is at second base.
You know, Milford, well, they got 6 hits. Yeah.
Yeah. Pagano's hitting in the 8th spot for Attleboro. What was that pitch? Thank you. Trying to do too many things at once here.
Yeah, we're doing a little
2 balls and 1
here.
strikes.
Nice pitch.
And number 3 for Attleboro enters
2-2.
for number 11.
And we're coming up to the next pitch. He's staring in.
Brady Butler at the plate.
Here we go.
High.
High and to the backstop.
3 full count now on Butler.
I got a cold man sitting next to me. Struck him out. Shoulder high fastball, and
I thought that was a heater.
Yeah. I don't feel any warmer, but yeah, we call it a heater.
Forte strikes out the first batter he faces. Attleboro pitchers have combined for 5 now, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoops. Maybe 4. This whoops. Oh, yeah. This brings up the number 9 batter, Joe Butler, the sophomore right fielder. He walked and scored in the second, had a base hit in the third, flew out to right field in the 5th. Breaking ball, called strike. Tyson Forte, a junior pitcher.
Yeah.
Long day.
Curve
Ball
ball.
is fouled off.
All right.
2 strikes on Joe Butler.
Looks to me like we got 5 or 6 pitchers on the staff.
Yeah, we haven't even seen Tyler Dunley today, the sophomore.
Yeah.
He was the top returning pitcher for the Bombardiers after a good freshman year.
Here's the pitch.
Outside.
Yeah.
It's either 1 and 2 or 2 and 2. 2 and 2? All right. Forte to the stretch. Another pitcher who foregoes the windup. Popped up to left field. That'll get out of play.
That's gone. Foul.
What's the count, Rich?
1-2.
Thank you.
Thank you.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Turn my field mic up. There we go.
Here we go now. Next pitch.
Breaking ball, 59-foot slider. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, 59 maybe. Two and
Sean
two.
McGee is on deck, leadoff hitter for Milford. Ball, 3 balls, 2 strikes. So going to Forte goes to a full count on each of the first 2 batters he's faced.
Another high foul.
Deep to
That's
left
catchable.
field.
He
That's
might
foul.
Get it. Go.
Falls into the dead zone before the left fielder Johnson and over Del Pozo, the third baseman's head.
That was too deep to get for the infielder.
Yep.
And too foul for the left fielder.
Wow. So, a new life for Joe Butler. 1 for 3 on the day. No, 1 for 2. That was a walk. So 1 for 2, the run scored.
Nice
Called
pitch.
strike 3 on
Nice
the outside
pitch.
edge.
Outside corner, fastball. That's 2 strikeouts
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
in a row.
That was a 9-pitch at bat.
Yeah, he got him.
15 pitches through 2 batters for Forte. Top of the order, Sean McGee is grounded out to third, had a sacrifice bunt. Struck out looking and struck out swinging in the 6th. Curveball inside, ball 1 to McGee. Also,
Have we had the side out? We haven't had the side out in order
no,
all day.
it's been a long day.
This is a chance. Ball 2.
McGee is going to be, I believe he was captain of the hockey team last fall, 2-0. Or one of the captains on the Scarlet Hawk hockey team.
Well, usually your leadoff hitter is a
Brother
good
played
one.
hoops. There's a shot to left field.
He's got
Back
it.
is Danny Johnson.
He's right there.
Makes the catch on a high fly ball.
In
3
order.
outs.
Nice inning.
First 1-2-3 inning of the game for the Bombardiers. Now we head to the bottom of the 7th. Attleboro trailing 4-1, and they'll send their number 9, 1, and 2 batters to the plate. We'll be right back.
Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com.
Does your back hurt after a long night's sleep? Has your mattress seen better days? Is your current bedroom furniture a mixture of different furniture sets? The Bedding Center, located on Pleasant Street and proud sponsor of this radio station and high school sports, offers a wide array of mattresses along with beds, bedroom furniture, and odd-sized mattresses and box springs. You can reach them online at bedding-center.com or by phone at 508-226-8090.
Welcome back as we're getting ready for the bottom of the 7th. Attleboro trailing Milford 4-1. Rich Sarney is keeping his bottle of water right near our broadcast position, so we've had a conversation with him after just about every inning.
Oh, home plate umpire we're talking about.
Yes, we informed him that we've only had one certified ooh all day long.
One ooh. And he was showing us his actual official umpiring gloves.
Who knew?
I never knew.
Who knew, yeah. And Mark LaFontaine started to compliment him on calling a fine game. He said, not yet. Too soon. It's not over yet. I used to say that in my umpiring days. It might be a 4th or 5th inning. One of the coaches says, you're doing a great job, ump. I'd say, ooh.
So
oof,
let me.
Little early. Wait till we're over. Yep.
So we got a fella up at bat now.
This is Andrew Gorman. He had the first hit of the game for the Bombardiers, the double to right field despite the diving effort of Joe Butler.
And he walked in the 3rd. They haven't gotten him out.
That's right.
A 9th hitter. So this is very important in a game like this. 4-1, you got to get that first guy on. Here we go. Here's the pitch.
15.
Coming in.
Baldick with a fastball called strike one.
Right.
Milford 3 outs away from their first victory of the season. Both teams suffered 1-run defeats in the opener. Attleboro 2-1 to Mansfield. Milford 5-4 to Foxborough. Attleboro had 3 one-run losses and 2 extra inning losses last season. Breaking ball, called strike inside corner. 0-2.
You got to go for it now. You got to get a swing in. And he's not going to put one over to hit.
Gorman, his double came on a 1-1 count. Called strike.
Oh, he looked at it. 3rd straight strike.
First out, Attleboro 2 outs away. Bombardiers have 1 run on 2 hits. No Milford errors. They've left 7 on base. This comes to the top of the order. Brody, is that McKenna? That's number 2. That's Brody McKenna. He has walked. He has reached on a fielder's choice, stolen a base, and struck out swinging in the 5th. Mason Baldick to the set. Outside and low, ball 1. Keith Lee has done a fine job behind the plate catching. 3rd-year varsity player as a junior. Joey McGee at 3rd, Sean McGee at short, Consigli at 2nd, Evan Cornelius at 1st.
Here's the stretch.
Breaking ball,
Nice
call
pitch.
strike.
That's a tough pitch. That's a good curveball.
1-1 to McKenna. The outfield is Ian Carter in left, Brody Butler in center, Joe Butler in right. They're siblings. I wonder if they've been arguing at all out there. Mom loves me more. She loves me more. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss.
Oh, that was not over the plate.
Brody might have pulled his head out a little bit.
A little.
He was looking toward the basketball court and foul territory in the 3rd base side there.
Just don't take a 3rd strike. That's all I ask. Be swinging. Here he is, 2 strikes. Pitch.
Curveball, strike 3, ball is dropped. Lee picks it up, throws to Cornelius at 1st. That's a strikeout plus 1 to 3 if you're scoring at home, and the Bombardiers are 1 out away. Peter Del Pozo comes up. No, just number 13. We have a pinch hitter, that's where number 13 is. All right. This is, who's number 13?
There is no 13. Well, we don't know who's up yet.
Did he change his jersey? Kind of looks like Del Pozo.
He's pitching. Strike 1. We got to be swinging.
Yeah.
We got to be swinging. We've taken two strikeouts in a row.
I'm writing who's number 13 on my score sheet here. Apologies to the fans. Strike 1. Mason Baldick to the stretch. We haven't seen a single pitch thrown from a windup today. Missing, low and outside, 1-1.
1-1.
One ball, one strike.
Here's the pitch.
Baldick. Curveball stays inside. Check swing. 2 balls, 1 strike. Milford starter Damian Carter threw 27 pitches in the first, 8 in the second. A lot more in the third, and then from the fourth, well, late in the third inning, through the sixth, he really found his groove. 11 strikeouts, 5 walks.
That's it. Ball 3.
3 and 1.
All right. We need a base runner.
But again, Carter was struggling earlier, stuck with it.
What'd Yogi Berra say about the game's not over?
It ain't over till it's over.
Yeah, something like that.
My father and Yogi Berra used to sit next to each other at UMass when Yogi's son Tim and my brother John played for the UMass football team together. I wasn't allowed to sit near him.
No.
I talked too much.
Yes.
Here comes Baldick.
Ball
Low,
4. There
ball
he goes.
4.
All right, he's running down to first, but it is ball 4.
So the Bombardiers, that's the 7th walk they've generated. Yeah, 1972, Tim Berra was the receiver for UMass. My brother John was all-conference safety.
Yeah.
My father grew up in Brooklyn, so he and Yogi Berra used to sit together because he used to like to sit down, shut up, and watch the game. My brother Mike and I were not allowed to sit near them.
Because the shut-up would have stopped.
Exactly. Nice lead at first base for whoever number 13 is.
Oh, he sprinted down to first.
Yeah.
I need to say, though, this batter has
Can you
got
go
to
find
get on
out who
base.
number 13 is?
The tying run is on deck.
Aiden Hawkwater has reached on a fielder's choice, stolen a base, walked and struck out swinging. Swing and a miss.
Big swing. All you need is a single right now.
4-1 Milford, 2 outs, bottom of the 7th. Wow,
All right.
this game is...
Comes to the stretch. In the dirt. Runner's going.
Moving down to second base.
There he goes, down to second.
Who's number 13? He's not on the program. Can you tell us who he is, Kevin? Oh, not from this far away. All right. So that's a ball. I believe it's 1-1 to Hawkwater. Moving to second base is... Oh, what, did he change his jersey? They got him listed as number 1 in the program.
What's his name?
Peter Del Pozo. It's Del Pozo.
It's
So
still Del Pozo.
Okay.
Huh? He just changed his shirt.
Hawkwater, number 3 batter is up, swings and misses, strike 2. Mason Baldick, 1 strike away.
We're down to the last strike.
Number 3 batter trying to keep Attleboro's hopes alive.
All you need is a hit. Home run will not do it for you. Here's the stretch. 2 outs, 2 strikes.
Baldick to the set. High in the zone, strike 3. And that's the game. In a scant 2 hours and 40 minutes, Milford prevails over Attleboro 4-1 for the Scarlet Hawks. 4 runs on 7 hits, 1 Attleboro error, 12 runners left on base. For the Bombardiers, 1 run on 2 hits. They struck out a total of 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 times in today's game. Again, 1 run, 2 hits, no Milford errors. Attleboro left 8 runners on base. 4-1 Milford. Ty, we've been here a long time. It's go. Take care, Pat. You get the final word, Ty Waterman.
If you're looking for a star of the game,
Okay.
this freshman left-hander, Landry, that kid can pitch.
Yeah.
I was very impressed.
And for Milford, in terms of stars of the game, boy, Keith Lee, the catcher, scored their first run. Reached bases. He had a base hit to left center field and then walked, was hit by a pitch and walked. But Louis Consigli spent his first 2 years of high school at Zavarian Brothers. Decided before his junior year, wanted to come back and play with his hometown buddies in Milford. He walked twice, once in the first, once in the 6th, both with bases loaded, both to drive in a run. He had an outstanding effort.
No hits and 2 RBIs.
Yeah, pretty interesting. So, I'm Paul Healy. He's Ty Waterman. Peter Bray has been on graphics. Jim Jones was the engineer in charge. Dave Angel will edit this broadcast later. Thank you so much for joining us on AACS 15 Sports.
Good night.
W.H. Riley is here when it comes to heating your home or business this winter. W.H. Riley & Son always welcomes new customers. They're a family-run business serving the Attleboro area since 1873. They offer heating oil and propane with 24-hour emergency service. For more information, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or their website, whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873.